Aniki. I can explain why we're not on schedule today. Well, it's more of I went crazy. No, my bad. Supposedly today we're supposed to be playing Pokemon, but then I went insane. With that I mean like this morning and last night I went crazy, and I was like, I don't think I could focus today. You know, I had a bit of a meltdown in the Patreon section of my Discord. You know, just a little bit of a meltdown. You know, some grievances that are not meant to be said in public. But I have quite a bit. But listen. If someone disagrees with me, right, they're wrong. If someone disagrees with me, right, they're wrong. It doesn't matter why. They're wrong, right? I'm not the one who's wrong. Someone told me I sound like an older sister. I mean, I am, but it was right of me to block them and crash out, right? Right? I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong, right? You know, they're deaf, right? They're wrong. They're wrong. They're wrong and I'm correct. They're wrong and we're right. So it was okay for me to crash out, right? You know, it wasn't weird for me to fantasize putting a nail inside their ear, right? In Minecraft, right? It's not weird, right? Right? Someone verify this is right. You know, my feelings are valid, and if your opinion is not the same as mine, then you're wrong, right? That's valid. Women don't want to be told logic. I'm a woman. I just want to be told that I'm correct. You know, I don't care if logically it's bad or if it's wrong. The point is, I would prefer if you always say I'm correct. I don't want your opinion if it's different than mine, because that means we don't relate, and that means we're not the same. If you really love me, then you would adjust your opinion to whatever I think. You should just do it. I think that's illegal. You know, thoughts aren't illegal. If I actually did it, then it would be illegal. You know, I would go to jail. I'm not fit for jail. I don't want to go to jail. Let me read the highs first. Let me scroll down. Words of wisdom. If you date a girl, then you don't let your woman win every single argument, then she's gonna cheat on you. And if I were you, just break up with her, because you deserve someone you actually care about, and she deserves someone who actually cares about her. You know, relationships don't work out unless you always agree on the same thing. Whoever says that you have to compromise, don't do that. Don't compromise for a woman. And if you're a woman, don't compromise for a man. You know, if you have to compromise with your partner, then you're not winning. You know, but the thing is, you will never be able to agree. You'll never be able to find someone who has all the exact same opinions as you. So when you think about it, you're better off adjusting your opinion to me. You know, if people tell you that they want a healthier, well, they're probably old. They're probably old, and they think they still have hope. But the truth is, there's no hope in people whatsoever. We made 6, 6, 7. Wait, let me read the highest first. Hi, Spooky. Hi, Shamtime. Hi, Trixaria. Hi, Mr. Stupid Fish. Hi, Aeroman. Hi, Zambasa. Hi, Frisbee. Hi, Shizuka. Hi, Danny. Oh, hi, Waffers. Thank you for the raid. Hi, my name is Rina. I stream a lot of retro games, but today I decided to crash out because someone told me something and I didn't agree with their opinion, and it made me feel mad. Then, you know, it made me feel like killing myself, but I didn't actually do that. So instead of doing that, I decided to rant on stream about my problems because, you know, I can't really afford a therapist. That's too expensive. I don't have $40 for an hour when I spend $60 for an hour on a speech therapist. So I don't want to get a mental therapist because, like, I've dodged 2 times of, you know, almost landing in the loony bin twice because I tried to kill myself. But, yeah, I'm doing better now. I'm doing better now because I've decided not to go to a psychiatrist. You saw your post. It's about incest? No, look, streaming better than there. How are you, Waffer? It's been a while. I got a girlfriend where you can get tier 7, 6, 7. 6, 7. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But if you guys have to rest, I completely understand. Today we're gonna be looking at a lot of memes. We're gonna be watching videos. We're gonna be trauma dumping. I wish I had my full body tracking on right now in like a 3D model, so that you could see me spit in my seat whenever I'm saying something that I don't know. I just think it brings a lot of personality. Thank you, Danny, for the tier 3 sub. Happy 11 months. Hi, Sid. Hi, Eugen. Hi, Razzles. Hi, Kyo. Hi, Mr. Papa. Hi, Bimdo. Hi, KBJ. Hi, No Money Pockets. Hi, Juggernaut. Hi, Proteus. Hi, The Tournament. Hi, Haro. Hi, Zing. Hi, Bushy. Thank you, Kurosei, for the follow. I read it all. We've read it all. I was just venting about how, if you don't have a partner that agrees with everything you say, they're probably cheating on you. Hi, Marble Pie. Like, if your girl doesn't agree with everything you say, she's cheating on you. She's a whore, not gonna lie. She's a whore. You didn't know that, but she's a slut. No, there's more tier 6, 7 subs than tier 2 subs. There's 3 people in tier 1. Then there's 2 people in tier 6, 7. And there's no one in tier 2. Then there's like 40 people on tier 3. Then that's the count. Yeah, I know. No, nobody wants the... I thought I made Patreon like, oh, everyone's gonna go for the tier 1 plan. It seems reasonable. And then now I see almost no one gets the tier 1 plan, and I was like, what? Was it not reasonable? Was it not good? I'm like, why are you instantly going for the $20 plan? There's a tier 1 plan, I have more tier 3 people on Patreon than on Twitch. Guys, hear me out. Can you tier 3 on Twitch so I can get partner plus level 2? My bad. I just want that 70-30 cut, bro. That's my dream. Just do it for 3 months, I promise. Then you can downgrade again. You get a bigger cut for your subs. Right now my cut is for subs that are not tier 3. For tier 1 and tier 2, I'm 60-40. But if you get tier 3, it's still a 70-30 for me. But if I'm partner plus level 2, every single subs is 70-30. It will help out a lot. Hi, Kuro. You should mind your fucking business. Don't diss the platform I'm on. You know what I mean? Like, listen, you don't understand. You don't understand. Okay? Like, look, I'm on Twitch, alright? I want my Twitch to do well. I want my Twitch to do... I'm happy that my Patreon does great. But I'm also plugging it because, for me, it's a flex. It's my flex. Hi, Chaotic Meatball. You was unpacking porn? What kind of porn? What kind of porn were you unpacking? The last porn I saw this morning was the coffin of Andy and Lele porn. Shamelessly. It's all over my Twitter. Everywhere. I have a lot of suspicious stuff on the internet. But man, I hate it when fucking old people... No, you guys are cool. But I hate it when like some fucking boomers like, actually, why don't you do it this way? Like, nobody needs your fucking unsolicited advice, you fucking chud. I'm sorry, my bad. Let me drink water. Let's all calm down and let's think and drink water. And pretend I didn't say anything. Well, I would never say anything like that. Me? Burst out on stream? And I actually, have a mental breakdown out of nowhere? You know what I mean? You know, there's nothing wrong with being a fucking OG-san. I don't mind if you're an OG-san. It's fine. I'm gonna be an OG-san. You wanna be my dad? I don't really care. You know, I don't mind. But like, I hate it when, you know, someone is like super old and they try to give you like advice, but they're not even a Twitch streamer. Like, if you're not a streamer, then you shouldn't be giving advice. Like, what advice are you gonna give if you don't even stream? Like, if you're like another streamer, fine, give advice. You know, there's some actual basis. But if you're not a fucking streamer, no one wants your fucking advice. You might as well just go on Wikipedia and search, how would I be a good streamer on WikiHow? You know, and that would have the same fucking credibility. My Shimmering Hope, nobody fucking asked. My Red Scarlet, nothing. Nothing's happening. Before the stream, I had a bit of a crash out. And, you know, I had a bit of a crash out. Like, I don't know. If someone doesn't ask you for advice, then you shouldn't give any fucking advice. Like, if I say I'm mentally ill, it's not your place to tell me to go to therapy. You know, likewise, if you have problems, I'm not gonna tell you to go to therapy. Because number one, it's not my job. Number two, I'm not a doctor. My words mean absolutely nothing. If I told you to jump off a window, would you jump off just because I said so? It's nighttime for me. It's 8:14. What do you mean yes? Of course. No, don't actually do that. You think about yes. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, that's gonna make me look bad. Think about it. You know, I'm gonna look bad. Don't you want me to look better? You know, don't you want me to look like a good person? You know, I know it's very hard to ask for me to look like a decent person. Don't you want me to look a little bit good? No, I'm not asking for like a lot good. Oh shit, where the fuck did I go? Almost lost myself. Almost lost myself for a second. Almost lost myself there. Also, good news. Wait, I lost the thing I was looking for. Where did I put it? Fuck, I'm lost. Where is that? If you didn't know yet, where is that? Where the fuck is that? If you didn't know yet, we've officially... Hi, Cisco. We've officially like reached the 100% goal on my Valentine's Day merch drop. Look at that. With 19 days to spare. Look at that. We reached the goal. And because of that, we're gonna have another gift card giveaway. Thank you, Cosmic Koi, for the follow. Thank you. We're gonna have another gift card giveaway, which will be very soon. You know, I just have to ask again. I have to bother my rep. Like, mushy. We already reached the goal, so you know, if you could give the gift codes, that would be really cool. Though I don't know if everyone who's gotten the code has used them already, but it would be pretty cool if you got one. It would be pretty nice if you got some Rina merch with some gift codes for Rina, you know, wink wink. Because there might be even more Rina merch. Not soon, but in the future, wink wink. You know, wink wink. Not and thank you, R Volta, for the follow. Hi Lynx, hi Rexy. I have another, you know, shell to drop. If you don't mind. Of course you don't mind. There's another shell. If you didn't know, there will be another set of V-Car cards that will be dropped by Gamersoft. It's called Divine Chaos, right? It will be dropping on February 27 at 3 p.m. EST, which might be tomorrow, or I think it's the day after tomorrow. For me right now, it's the 26th, 8 p.m. You know, you do the math. Tomorrow, I think. I don't know what time it is for you, what day, but it's tomorrow. Let's spend. I think the spending goal is via. I think the cards are via invitation, but for gamer subs, like getting your own flavor, it's like 2,500 subs within 1 year. It's insane. It's an insane amount. I think. Not sure if it's 1 year like overall, but I'm very far from it. I don't expect to get one within my lifetime. I think it's more realistic for me to expect getting like a figure. Having a blind box that made by Uwu Market, because the goal is more realistic. And I think for Uwu Market, I need to get like 2,500 USD worth of sales, like in a one drop. And then I could be part of like a petition, make my own Rinachi blind boxes or whatever. Seatbelt official jawbreaker, and I know that one's like it's a pretty high goal for you to be considered to make like one of those. But I think I'm more focused on like plush toys. Yeah, I'm more focused on a Rinachi plush toy, but I'm not quite sure when to time it, because I don't want to start a petition on a plush toy when I don't want to start one when my own Rina Fumo will not ship until June. I never really. What do you guys think? Would you want me to start a petition for a Rinachi plush? Would you want me to do that? Even though the Rina plush isn't here yet? So they arrive at the same time? Question mark ping. What I'm worried about is it's 100 petitions needed. You need 100 petitions. It's not unique, but you need 100 of them with Uwu Market to make it real. But I've been thinking it will also take a long time. I think it's also $2 each. It's also gonna be $2 each per thing. You need a Rinachi one. I feel like back of 3 half-size Rinachi might be cooler. What do you mean half-size? You mean like half? No, I think I want a full one, because I do have a crochet Rinachi that's only for myself. I told him that you will get a best buddy eventually. No, no when. But eventually, who's gonna have one? The Rina Fumo isn't that big to begin with. So I think if, it's harder to make children's clothes because it's smaller. The Rina Fumo is not that big. So Rinachi Fumo, if it was half the size, it would be really small. And I think it would actually be more expensive to make, because it will need to be more thorough, compared to the Rina Fumo. That's what I was thinking about. It might be more thorough. Yeah, it's not a shameless plug. No, I'm bigger than my own Fumo, dear God. I'm the same height as a Rina Daki. How many rocks do you need to buy per Rina Fumo? Per ratio of how many Rinachis there are to Rina. Wait, never mind. That's I'd be selling way more Rinachis than Rinas. I feel mixed about that. I don't know. 1:1. How many Rinas you bought? Give them their own Rinachi to play with, gamble with. I was looking and I saw like quite a bit of people order 10 Rina Fumos. And I was thinking, why did I saw at least like 6 people order 10 Rina Fumos, and I was thinking like, normally, right? They say if you have the makeshift orders, usually your total sales is like plus 100 your regular sales. So my petitions were 260. Then so the expected was I'd reach like around 360. I might reach 500. But it was surprising, but I know the highest order is still 50 Fumos at once. Or they have I think the person actually has like 60 Rina Fumos. So there's gonna be 60 Rina Fumos that will be shipped all to one space. Hi Vincent, hi Shadowstroke. There's actually a lot of them that will be shipped to one place. 50 at once. Yeah, imagine how big that's gonna be, like the box. If you didn't know, each Rina Fumo comes in a duffel bag. So that's a lot of, you know, duffel bags for Rina Fumos. But I hope this isn't my first push. Like, one day I want to release, like, I don't know, for being really ambitious, like, every time I get, like, a major model, I want a push of it. You know, true delusional goal. You know, that's being hyper delusional, but I hope that someday I could do it. But I think one, especially by Makeshift, is already amazing. And that's so cool. Lolly model. My artist is on break for a while. They're on vacation. But they should be back next week on the first week of March. You know, the first week of March, but it's going pretty well. My Lolly model progress has been going on pretty smooth. We have the final sketch already. The only thing left is you know, actually drawing it, then rendering, then cutting. But the actual concept and the actual line art proportions, they've already been decided on. You know, they've been decided on, including the tummy toggle, like the more, you know, provocative, but still Twitch friendly toggle. It's already, the design was already finalized by the artist. You know, thank you so much to Shizuka and for Spooky for sponsoring that, because I was able to tell them, oh my god, you can make it. And they were like, okay, I'll make it sexy like you want, Rina. I'm like, okay. Man, I almost dropped something. So now it's just a waiting game. Hear me out. What if I get a micro bikini toggle? No, I think I would be banned. You know, I wouldn't even know what I would use it for. No, I wouldn't even know what to use it for. It's like a useless one. In Discord only. Can never be used. Yeah, I saw someone recently. They have a micro bikini on their model, but then I think like they can never show it on stream even though they have one. And they only show it on Twitter. And that made me like, oh my god. I didn't think of that. I wouldn't even consider it. You know, would I be paying more or less money for a micro bikini toggle? I don't think that's allowed. Maybe on Discord it's allowed. But I don't think I'll be able to distribute stuff on normal channels. What, like for tier 6-7? 6-7. Though I admit, you know, I thought I was a fiend for this model. You know, I thought I was a fiend for this model. I thought I was a disgusting pervert, like I am. But you know, from seeing my new lolly model come, I realize I'm a way more disgusting pervert than I thought I was. You know, I never denied that I was a pervert, but I didn't think I was that gross. You know, I have like an entire Google Doc filled with like potential ideas I have for scabs for my new lolly model. I am no better than a man. I'm no better. I am no better at all. You think I'm better? I'm no better. I am no better than you. If you're thinking, oh my god. If you're thinking, oh my god. Rina, I'm sorry. I'm a disgusting pervert, Rina. You know, I'm filthy and I'm gross. And I had some lewd thoughts about you. You know, whenever I see you, my pee-pee becomes erect. If it makes you feel better, my new model that I'm having done, you know, I commissioned it with a lot of NSFW in my mind. You know, I commissioned it with a lot of... Thank you, Spooky, for contributing to the cute and funny rigging. Thank you. Oh my god. What percent are we at? Well, I can't read it. I don't know how many yet. We're at 6-7%. How many is I'm blind? We're at 6-7%. 6-7. 6-7. How many more is left? We have blind. We can reach it. We can reach at 6-7. But thank you so much for contributing to the lolly model rigging. Thank you. I'm so excited for it, honestly. You know, I realized something fucked up is that if you see my whole model, hold up. If you see my whole model, the portions are pretty tall, right? And I was actually testing using full body tracking, and I tried matching a model with the same proportions, and then I realized something. It's a bit harder if your model is taller than you. You know, but for the lolly model, I match the proportions to myself a bit better. You know, slightly a bit better. If we get banned, GG, go next, I guess. You know, wait, where did my tail go? Almost lost it. Almost lost my tail. Almost lost it. Almost lost it. Man, I'm feeling better now. Yesterday I was going crazy. Do I really sound like I'm old? You guys think I sound old? You guys think I sound old? Do you guys think I sound old? Do I sound like a mature adult that's employed? I'm not employed. You know, I think I have motivation to not go to my job interview next week. You know, someone said it on YouTube that I sound old, that I sound like a Onesan character. It got me so mad. And now I don't wanna go to my job interview because I feel like having a job is something that Onesan would do. So now I don't wanna go. Motivation to do what you want. You sound unemployed. What makes you think that? You know, at first I wanted to go, but now I don't want to go. You know, I had some motivation, but now I don't. No, I don't want to do it. No, I actually don't want to do it. I used to think I want to do it, but now I don't. You know, I don't need a house that badly. No, I don't need... You know, I don't want to have a house loan that badly. You know, it's fine. I don't need it. Right? I don't need it. I don't want it anyway. Is it wrong for me? No. Is it wrong for me to feel bad? No, my uncle, also someone doubts your age. No, I know I look young. Everyone says that. I know I look... Everyone says that. God, fuck. Everyone thinks I'm a minor. You've accepted that. You're probably gonna be like this for quite a while. You know, my sense of fashion is not there. You know, my mom... We went out to Uniqlo, right? Yesterday we went to Uniqlo after my speech therapy. And so my nephew, my cousin's son, is coming soon. He's like 3 years old, right? And so my mom got me a hoodie, right? And I thought it was just for me. And she got my stupid nephew the same fucking hoodie. You know, she got my nephew the same damn hoodie. And now, I'm like, why would you buy me a hoodie if it's the same? I didn't even know it was the same until it was a checkout. And she was like, won't you like that? I'm like, when you see him, and you give it to him, you can be matching. And I'm like, why would I want to be matching with a fucking 3-year-old? The worst part is there's only a 1 size difference. Like, mine is 150 centimeters, and his is 140 centimeters. Like the size of the hoodie. It's a Minecraft one. It's a Minecraft hoodie. Wait. Let me look for it. It's a Minecraft hoodie. Yeah, it was blue. Blue is my favorite color. Most of my clothes are from Uniqlo's kids section. Let me just find it. You know, I have this one. This is a hoodie that my mom bought for me. And my mom bought for me and my nephew. I have this same hoodie. You have the same hoodie. My size is 11 to 12 years old. I mean, I could wear 9 to 10, but I like it a bit loose fitting. So I prefer wearing the 11 to 12-year-old size and the 150 centimeters. There's other ones, but I don't think they're as nice. Maybe like I like this one, the green one. Surprisingly, it's pretty nice. Man, there's more of those. Yeah, we have the same one. That's not even the thing. That's not even the worst thing that happened, you know? But when I was looking, I was just standing. I just wanted to buy socks, right? I was gonna buy socks for myself at Uniqlo. This old lady, I think she's like a grandma. She approached me, and she was asking me, hey, what size is your jacket? Because I'm wearing the same jacket as the one on the model. Hi, Space Solid Master. I have the exact same jacket. I was wearing it, you know. And then she asked me, and she was like, "What size are you wearing? You know, you're the same height as my grandkid." And I was like, man, I feel like I'm being trolled. He's like, "You're the same height as my grandchild. I want to buy this jacket for my grandchild." Like, woman. Man, I can't believe I can't believe it. I can't believe it. My grandchild was probably in grade school or something. I don't know how to feel about that one. But we are the grandchild now. I don't even have any grandparents. All my grandparents are dead. My parents had me when they were old. Like, both of my parents are almost senior citizens. I don't even have one. I don't even have one at all. By the time I was 5, both of my grandfathers were dead. And then my last grandma died when I was in college. So, you know, I don't have any. People have grandparents and I don't. You know, no one can buy me that. I had a meltdown earlier, but now I'm okay. I was just talking about how I don't have any grandparents left anymore. What about you? You have grandparents? Like, were your parents young or old when they had you? Because I was my parents were pretty old already, or considered old for their, you know, during their time to have children. And I think a lot of during their time, a lot of people had kids in their mid-20s. My parents had me in their 30s already, so my parents are, the gap between us is pretty big, including my grandparents. No, wait, no. The only reason, wait, no, I reached my grandmother on my dad's side, but she died really early because she used to smoke a lot. Only your stepdads are gone. Your mom's dad's still around. When the fuck is that a thing? You have 2 stats from divorce. Wait, something unplugged. What was that? Oh, it was my controller. Heavy smokers. My grandmother was a heavy smoker too. She would smoke in front of me, and then she would give me a lot of coke. It would make my mom really mad. She would give me a lot of coke, and whenever I wanted soda, she would give me a lot of soda. And she cooked really well. Made a lot of Chinese food. And sometimes she would swear at me in Chinese, but I didn't know what it meant. And I would misbehave. I had no idea what she was meaning. She would smoke, and then she would play a lot of mahjong, and then she drank a lot of soda. Then she would swear in Chinese and make Chinese food. And that's what I remember from her. Is like she made she used to make like really nice braised beef. Yeah, she made really nice braised beef. Now, if you were to ask me, I don't remember how she sounds like anymore. I don't remember how she sounds like. Well, my first language is English, so it makes sense. In the Philippines, in the Philippines, English is actually part of our national languages. We have 2 national languages, which is Filipino and English. But I think English is actually what's written first. surprisingly written first. And whenever you see a contract here, for example, a receipt, your receipt is written in English. Same if when you have like this, when you open an app in the Philippines, like for example, Grab, Food Panda, which is like Uber Eats but Southeast Asian, the entire interface is in English. So I think that's why a lot of like Filipino VTubers, speak English at like a very fluent level. Even if they have an accent, they understand English like pretty like, pretty deep. Or they have like a much deeper understanding compared to other countries. Because true, there may be other countries that speak English, that teach English growing up, but they don't have it everywhere as much as the Philippines. Like for example, if I look at my receipt right now for the drugstore, everything is written in English. Total payment, amount, cash, all of that. Even the menus are written in English. If I buy a textbook right now for kindergarten children, it's probably in English. And pretty messed up. But if you go to a school, right? I'm not sure if this is for public schools, because in grade school I went to a private school. But in grade schools in the Philippines, there's a lot of teachers who would incentivize you to speak only English. Like, they would have signs like, this is an English speaking only zone. Which I know sounds really, really racist. But it sounds really, really racist, but it is a real thing. Like, we had this teacher. I think it was in 3rd grade. My teacher was an English teacher, my advisor. And if you spoke Filipino during lunchtime or during recess period, you would have to pay 1 peso, which is like it's like 2 cents in America. 2 American cents. You have to pay, and that goes to like the class funds. Like we go to the class funds. Though it ended up getting abolished because it's, not good to take money from children. But in a lot of cases, it was heavily incentivized for you to learn to speak English. So, not only that, so almost everyone learned at a pretty high level of English. Even homeless people. Not all homeless people, but in some areas in the Philippines. Like, if you go way up north, the homeless people speak English. I'm not even kidding. Like, the homeless people speak English. If you go way up north, the homeless people speak in English because they beg off fucking foreigners. So they learn how to beg off people in English. So if they beg money for, they're not gonna beg in Filipino, they're gonna beg in English. It's a real problem when fucking the homeless people start speaking in English. These homeless beggars. I mean, I've never encountered one myself, but some people have told me that it's actually real. I mean, I do agree. If you do speak a language that is more, widely used in your streaming, it is a plus. Because for example, if you only speak Indonesian, you'll have a hard time breaking into people who are not Indonesian watching you because you only speak Indonesian. And for the most part, it's mostly just Indonesians who speak Indonesians. But, for example, if you speak Spanish, a lot of Latin America would watch you because you can speak Spanish. No, I don't see a lot of Spanish VTubers. Maybe it's the time. Maybe it's the time zone. I don't see a lot of it. But I do see quite a bit of German VTubers on Twitch. Which one? The English speaking. We were colonized for like 40 years. We were colonized for a very long time. So at some point it just made sense. At some point, I'm more surprised that the Philippines is not a Spanish-speaking country, since we were colonized by Spain for 300 years. That's a very long time. And instead we speak English. I'm not gonna lie. I kinda wish that we stayed under Japan. Just so that, I would be speaking Japanese right now. But dreams will be dreams. Dreams will be dreams. Maybe in another life. It'll happen. Not now, but maybe in another life. I will be born Japanese. But yes. I didn't really have any plans today. I just wanted to talk and let out all my, grievances. You can't speak Spanish? Not you were from Latin America. Are you Argentinian? No, Brazilian. The only country guaranteed 100% medical coverage. You want to hear it from me? You want to know a funny story from my dad way back in the 1990s? Want to hear a funny story? Want to hear a funny story? So when my dad was in college, he had a friend. He used to live in like this really small dorm. And he lived with a friend. And we had a few other guys who were in the dorm. And one time he lived in such a bad place that his fat friend was sitting on the toilet. And then the toilet broke down because his friend was too heavy for it. And then because the toilet broke and it was ceramic, the toilet split his butt in half. And so they rushed him to the hospital. And then my dad was memeing on his friend because he got sent to the hospital. And because this was a free hospital, because it was free, you had to manually pump, not the nurse, not the doctor, the family member. So one of my dad's other friends that came there was pumping his body until his stomach was about to burst. With no supervision. And surprisingly, his friend was fine, even though he should have died. But here's the funny part. So, when the doctor came in to give him a blood transfusion, because that's all he needed, they accidentally put the wrong blood. And so, his friend had a seizure in front of my dad, and he died in front of my dad at the hospital. Very far away from his family. And so I wouldn't recommend going to a place. I wouldn't recommend going to a public hospital in the Philippines. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. Like I wouldn't recommend it. I would not recommend it. That is the reason why, even when, we didn't have a lot of money, even when we got really, really broke, my parents would rather beg my uncle to sponsor my medical stuff than for me to go to a public hospital because my dad literally saw someone die in front of him. It was funny. I don't know. My dad keeps laughing at it. Whenever my dad tells a story, he keeps laughing at the story. So I thought it might be funny. Because whenever he talks about it, he keeps laughing at it. And he's mentioned this story to me since I was 5 years old. So I thought it would be funny because he keeps saying it's funny. And you fuck up that badly. I don't know, but my dad, whenever he talks about it, he's like, my friend Frisbee. Oh yeah, my friend Frisbee, he died in front of me because of the wrong blood transfusion. He had a seizure like, woo! And then he died. Haha, big funny. Isn't that funny, Rina? Don't you think that's funny? That's usually how it goes. Hi, Bendito. That's usually how it goes, and he thinks it's funny. I think it was like worse stories. Because my dad was actually poor. I only got to experience poverty when I grew older. My dad experienced poverty throughout most of his life. There's way more funny stories about people dying in front of him. Like one time he lived in like the slums, and his like, what do you call that? He lived in the slums, and like his distant uncle, something like that. He got shot there, and then he died, and my dad saw him got shot, Then he ran away because he didn't want to get shot. And then he just ran away. And then when he came back eventually a few days later to the same spot, there was still blood from his uncle. And then the next time he saw his uncle, he was already inside the coffin. Ay, go, loco. I don't feel like that. But, you know, you're right. You know, if he would have lived, if it weren't for the doctor that messed him up, because of the doctor, he died. We shouldn't be laughing at that. Let's take a moment of silence to let's take a moment of silence to respect my dad's friend that died a long time ago. Let's be quiet for like 10 seconds. And that's enough. You know, I don't know your name. I already forgot. But if you're up there, I hope you're living a better life. Or you've reincarnated to be, I don't know, maybe as old as me. Maybe you reincarnated. Maybe we became classmates. You know, you never know. I don't know, actually. My dad doesn't know. Because, I think after that, he left that place. Because, you know, his friend died in the toilet. How much do you need to send you somewhere better? Well... Well... You know... One day... If $100,000 falls from the sky... If it falls from the sky, then I can, like... You know... Maybe live in a better place. Should have save stated before using the toilet. I mean, I don't know. Is that my controller? Yeah, it's unplugging and unplugging. Wait. Let me put it in. Let me put it in. I know it's probably inside. I think it is. Oh shit. Hi Sam King, hi Royal Joker. Hey Burrito, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Let's see. You wanna look at funny Discord memes? That is not... Wait, where am I? Why is it not changing? Oh my god. Don't look at this. Don't look at that. That's Uniqlo. This is a shameless plug. Look at this. Oh, first time watching. Oh, thank you. Hi, Lane Master. There, let's go. If you're not part of my Discord, if you're subbed, you can join. Or for 10,000 channel points. I'm still there. I just wanted to look through funny memes. Because, well, I don't know, I feel it was a meme day. It was a very relaxing. Let me move myself a bit. You move myself a little bit so there's space. Yeah, look at that. Did you know? Actually, no. There are no fun facts to know. Did you know? There are no fun facts. They should invent a new kind of kitchen knife. It doesn't whisper things to you. You ever feel that sometimes? No, I do feel that. Whenever I hold... You can send whole YouTube videos, that's fine. You know, whenever I'm holding something sharp, and I have, like, bad thoughts, you ever, like, have this scene play in your head where you, like, stab yourself? You know, I wish that wasn't... But I always have that, so, in my... Even, like, screwdrivers... So I always have to block that thought in my head, like, don't do it. Don't do it. Not now. I'm always like, don't do it. It's 6... What game is this? Is it Honkai, Star Rail? No, wait, no, it's Honkai Impact. You know, it's been so long since I've played Honkai Impact that I don't actually remember how they do this. What is this? brutally framed Mog, Molecule, Void, Gesture Gooning, Gesture Maxing, Cortisol Spiking, Bones Maxing, Starve Maxing, Mewing, Orlando Asian Mogger. Thank you, Pandador, for the follow. Thank you. Hi, my name is Rina. I'm a Sloth Demon VTuber. I mostly play retro games, but I had a bit of a meltdown yesterday. So today we're just watching memes. Hope you had a good stream. What were you streaming today? If you guys, how many of these do you understand? I think I actually mentioned, I know most of these, but I do want, what's an Orlando Asian Mogger? I don't trust my search history. I was looking at N hentai. Let me delete that. Oh shit. Orlando Asian Mogger. What is Orlando Asian Mogger? Who is the Orlando? Who is this? Not loading. Where's... Who the fuck is the Orlando Asian Mogger? Self-proclaimed Orlando Asian... What the fuck? Has been challenged by the Jacksonville Asian Mogger. What are these? Who the fuck is the Orlando Asian Mogger? Orlando Asian Mogger. Who the fuck are you? When a fan wanted to be clowned, the Orlando...
I have a bunch of friends and family that have been watching, and I'm like known in Orlando as like the Asian Mogger.
You?
I would have the honor...
You, wait, what? You? Excuse me, you think you're the Orlando Asian Mogger? You know, I didn't think you were fucking Asian until I first saw you. I thought you were Hispanic. What do you mean you're the Asian Mogger? What the fuck? You would have presented, I don't know, Lee Min Ho? What are you? You look like an unk. You know, we're not wrong. What are you wearing, dude? What are you wearing? You look like a deadbeat. You look like someone who would beat my mother.
I would have the honor if you could verify me as the Orlando Asian Mogger.
Who is this guy clowning me?
Bro.
Honor is mine.
I don't know. You guys are kind of cringe, bro. It's gonna be real.
Why would you call yourself a fucking mogger when you look like...
Fucking kind of cringe. That was like the most like...
I would have the honor...
No, imagine you see this guy, right? Imagine you like see this dude. Imagine you know the Spanish guy in GTA? What's his name? Like Cholo? No, Caesar. You know, like your facial hair is giving Caesar. You know, it's given the... You know, it's giving like... It's giving... We would play GTA and you would call me pendejo. I mean, you know what? At least you tried, right? Well, thank you for telling me. I didn't notice that. Well, the chat itself is locked, so no worries. Okay, let's see what... Fuck. You see all of these words? Black belt. We have Roiper, PSL, Orbit Mog, Moid, Munting, Tongue Posture Essential, Buccal Fat Removal, Ascension, Sperm Maxing. Oh my god. Have you seen the woman who's placed sperm into her face? I'm not kidding. Woman injects sperm to face. If you didn't know, oh my god.
Work today is broken. Every day, people
Look at it.
juggle
No,
so
it's
many
real.
different
Look,
tools
look.
just to get work done. A
Salmon sperm in your skincare.
If you've tried to buy skincare this year,
Oh, tell me
you've
the volume
probably
is fine.
come across the latest so-called miracle trend: salmon sperm
Is the
skincare.
volume alright?
You heard that right. Salmon sperm. Let that
Imagine
sink
putting
in.
salmon
Jarring
sperm
claim to
inside
say
your
the least.
face.
But before you run for the hills, know that it promises eternal youth. And it is everywhere,
Would you do
from
this?
clinics to beauty products. It originated in South Korea a few
Would you do it? Would you put salmon sperm inside your face? It makes you look young forever? I said, as I know, like, it's fun, no? What do you mean, no?
years ago, but today it has a multi-million-dollar global market, a celebrity fan following, and even
You look at that.
PETA making memes about it. So what is salmon sperm skincare? No, your face is not slathered with salmon goo. Instead, their DNA is used. Small,
When this is Indian
purified
news,
fragments of
that
DNA
was British
derived
news.
from salmon
This is
sperm.
Indian news?
But why?
Ruin your
Because the
ugly
DNA of this
bastard
fish
look.
is very similar to human DNA. It is
See, it's like
surprisingly
human
compatible.
sperm.
It does not trigger allergies, and research shows that it is a skin
Don't do
booster.
skincare.
It can increase
What if I
hydration
peed
and
on you?
oxygen
Would you do
supply. It can
skincare?
reduce inflammation, sun damage, fine lines, and acne. And how is it used? In the most potent form. It is injected directly into the skin.
What do you mean,
Anywhere
yes?
from 500
How do you
to
sign up
700
for that?
microneedles
We
poking
have to
your
be tier
face.
6, 7.
This usually costs between $500 to $1,000.
You wouldn't wash it off if you did.
Not everyone
Yes,
can
would.
afford that, of course. So enter
Hey, don't
mainstream
say that in
beauty
public.
aisles,
You're gonna
face
think we're
serums,
weirdos.
Masks, and so much more promising the same magic.
Introducing the new skincare
But does it
line.
really live up to
Rina
the
Lucsper
hype?
Cosmetics.
Does it really repair and renew your skin?
Do you guys
Experts
think
say
this
it
actually
depends.
works?
Some studies show significant benefits, others report limited or no benefits, so the jury is still out. And what about regulation? Well, that depends too. Some countries allow direct injection of the salmon-derived substance, like South Korea and Singapore. The US has a
Hear me out. Do you think they would allow you to just like... Do you think they would allow you to just get a salmon and put this straight ejaculation in your face? Wouldn't that be cheaper? Working on BS medicine.
approved it only for topical use. Meanwhile, the facials are available in India, but only in select clinics. After all, this is a relatively new trend.
It wouldn't work.
But if there's one thing most doctors agree on, it is this: there is no evidence of serious side effects, no large-scale adverse reactions, at least not so far. That said, there are still some caveats. For instance, if the injectables are not sterilized properly, there is risk of infection and side effects. Think of it like sushi. If the
think
facials
about
are
like
fresh
sushi.
and handled well, you're golden. If they're mishandled, there is scope for trouble and a lot of regret. But the smelly analogy and the science aside, this
You can have
trend
a
is
salmon,
still quite
you can have the
strange.
squirt on
After
your
all,
face.
We're talking about fish, sperm,
Well,
and
you are right.
skincare.
I hear you.
Although do know this, humans have always had a thing for weird beauty fads. According to historians, Cleopatra apparently bathed in sour donkey milk. Victorians
Now we're donkey milk. You mean Cleopatra bathed in donkey semen? Isn't that right?
wore lead-based face paint. Bizarre trends exist even today. Have you heard
No,
of
my actual
snail
milk.
mucin?
Donkeys make
It is all
milk?
the rage
I
among
didn't know
skincare
donkeys made
fans.
milk.
No, people don't just rub garden snails on their faces.
Oh my
Snail
God, what
slime
the
is added
fuck?
to products.
Oh my God, do you see that? Would you let them do that to you? What is that? Will you let them do that to you? Man, that's nasty. That's so nasty. What is this? You know, I'm also one to want to look young forever. But I think the most I would do is put stem cells inside my body. But this? What is that? There's no way that actually makes you look better looking. It's disgusting.
It is supposed to moisturize the skin. Then, of course, there are vampire facials where blood is taken from the client's face and injected back into the skin. Some celebs even use moisturizers.
We don't even
made
go
from
to
their own
spas. They're
blood.
expensive.
So amid all things gore and gross, salmon sperm is only the new kid on the skincare block.
You know,
But if you are
humans should
thinking of
stop
jumping on
making
this trend,
stuff.
do remember this.
I'm not
The
gonna lie,
research
humans
is
should
still
stop
in its
making stuff.
nascent stage. Talk to your dermatologist. And if you don't choose an in-clinic process, stick to medically approved products. Because yes, the skincare is real.
Know your skincare
it is
routine?
high-tech, it is trendy, but maybe a little fishy too. It is not.
Being 1% real. For my face, my doctor recommends that I use Vanic cream. I use Vanic cream. I use it everywhere. I use it on the top of my body, like mostly my torso. It's Vanic cream moisturizing lotion. If you want to know the exact one, I know, crazy, right? And whenever I get rashes, it's Elica ointment, corticosteroid. Like, if you're wondering, oh my god, what is it? Now, I wish I was Vanic cream lotion. It's not that bad. You can use a bottle. It's like, I think it's like $30, but it's because there's import tax. But it lasts you like 5 months. Pretty alright. You're asking what's Rina's actual skincare?
Not magic. It is science in progress, and science takes time, evidence, and regulation. Until then,
You know, science should stop.
treat these facials like you would a new relationship. Be curious, but be cautious. And don't let the hype make decisions for you.
What? It's a tile company? I thought it was a fucking skincare. And that was the news. I'm not tired today. So I grabbed my coffee from a gas station. And the guy greeted me by saying, "Is that everything?" But fumbled and said, "You got that beefin'?" And me trying to say "yeah" or "yep" just went with "yep." And no, in response, no survivors. Is that them being aliens? You mean like the aliens from the movie Alien? That felt more like a comedy movie. You know, not gonna lie, isn't yip like a furry thing? No, I heard like, you know, yip is like a furry thing, but I don't know if it's real. Like, let me search. I don't trust. That's yif. Oh, not yip. It's yif. Wait, how do you know that? Are you a furry? How do you know that? I only mentioned it. How do you know that? How do you know that? I didn't know that. You're a furry? You a furry? You refuse to answer other streamers. I'm less than a furry than you. Excuse me. Are you accusing me? I'm not a furry. I'm a lot of things. A furry is not one of that. You know, I wouldn't fuck something that looks like a dog. I would fuck something that looks like a bird. You know, I am a bird enjoyer. Now, what do you mean doubts? What's this one? Emotional burnout. Look, it's my life. You know what? That just looks like my... What's that? Emotional burnout. Financial instability. The burden of responsibilities. Solitude. Overthinking. Mental exhaustion. It's me and I don't like this. What is this one? Can I be afraid? My lane master, what? Go to cocktail techniques. The coach. The janitor. What do you mean the janitor? The drinker. The beggar. Tag yourself. Which one are you? I think I'm gonna be the coacher. Wait a minute. You shouldn't thrust in that hole. Do the other hole. Like, what do you mean? You don't even know? You don't even know what hole to put it in? That's insane, Jamal. How have you been hired for this job? Which one are you? The janitor. You know, real cock You know, real cucks, you know what they would do? They would lick the floor to clean it. That's a real cuck. They're drinking. What do you mean? They're drinking.
Ready?
Nice. Ignore my
Let's
ads.
go. Bite it, sip it, serve it, eat it, drink it.
Look at that.
Bite it, sip it, crunch it.
Crunch it.
Sip it, drink it.
Sip it, drink it.
Hey, Gohar, how are you? Doc, just give it to me straight. Is it bad? All right, so I looked at your reports and you've been diagnosed with a serious case of brain rot. According to these numbers,
No
your
shit,
attention
it's
span is less than
me.
7 Are you already on your phone? Can you cut that out? What?
Is it
As I
loud?
was saying,
Someone tell me if
attention
it's
span is
loud or
less than
not.
7 seconds, your screen time is longer than 7 hours, and
Or it's
if you
alright.
don't treat this condition, I don't know
But you
to
know
tell
what my...
Can you at least tell me how...
You guys want to know what my screen time is? You want to know what mine is? You know mine is around 20 hours a day on my phone. You know, 7 is not that bad. Hi NBA, thank you for the follow.
How to treat it? Here, just
What's
watch
your
this
screen
video.
time though?
If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with brain rot, this video is
Don't
for
call
you.
this
Brain
number.
rot is a chronic condition that affects millions of students worldwide. Symptoms include having the attention span of a goldfish, constantly checking your phone for new notifications, filling every idle moment in your life with short-form content, and the worst symptom of them all, not being able to focus without Subway Surfers playing on the side. Can I
Wait, why does that feel... I feel I'm getting called out because now I send TikToks to like Gen Chat all the time. It's just like the stupidest fucking shit. If it's not stuff that will get me canceled, it's like, you know those stories that are like, when I was 23, my wife replaced me. My wife replaced me for this woman. But, and then it's like, but see, my wife left me, but she doesn't actually know that I am a genius. And so my wife left me and said, I don't want to be with you anymore. But to her surprise, when I came back, I was actually the CEO of the company that she was working for.
Can I please have my phone back? No, keep listening. Fortunately, I've helped thousands of students overcome this condition, but I need you to follow my
Wait,
advice
is this a legit
carefully
video?
and watch this video until the end. Here's the harsh truth about brain rot. Once you start, it's very hard to stop. Social media isn't designed to give you content that's good for you. It's designed to give you content.
Yeah,
it
that's
knows
exactly
you're
why I
going
get
to watch,
recommended to people.
Whether it's going to enhance your life in some way or detract from it. Most students trap themselves in what I call a brain rot cycle. They'll engage with a few brain rot videos.
Wouldn't
on the
you love me if
timeline,
I was
triggering
brain
the
rotted?
algorithm to believe, hey, this student likes brain rot. So what does the algorithm do? It serves the student even more brain rot, and it becomes this never-ending cycle. That's why the first thing you need to do to treat your brain rot is something called an algorithm
8 to
detox.
9.
You need to train the algorithm to give you rich and fulfilling content, what I like to call brain nourishment. The next time you see a cheap piece of content on the timeline, I need
Am I brain rot or am I brain nourishment? Which one am I? Am I brain rot or am I brain nourishment? Where would you put me on the list? Nourishment, right? Nourishment. What do you mean rot? You're literally subscribed. Both. What do you mean? You're literally subbed. What do you mean brain rot? You're literally subbed. Brain
to
soothing.
hold down and press not interested. You can also try to scroll by as fast as possible, just so the algorithm doesn't get the wrong idea. But an algorithm detox isn't just about getting the algorithm to show you less bad content. It's also about getting the algorithm to show you more good content.
You know what this
So for
means?
example, if you see an
You should
educational
watch
video,
lots of
feel free
Rina
to like, comment, and even subscribe to the creator. I hope you're getting the hint. But in all seriousness, try to consume longer and richer media to not only fix your attention span, but to
Longer?
signal to the
I can't
algorithm
even
that
watch
that's the
videos that are
kind of
more than
content
5
that you
minutes
like.
long anymore.
Seek out documentaries, seek out podcasts. Be intentional
Podcast.
about your media consumption. The people who beat brain rot are intentional consumers, and the people who brain rot beats are passive consumers. They just go wherever the algorithm takes them. If you don't know where to find richer content, here are some of my favorite channels: Vsauce, Veritasium, Wendover Productions,
Vsauce?
and Mark Rober. My favorite podcasts include Founders, which is mostly for entrepreneurial people.
What are
as
all
well
of
as
these
How I Built
nerd
This,
stuff?
which is also for entrepreneurial people. If any of you have any science
I don't think any of these have, like,
just drop them in the
Tralala
comments.
tralala
So
in
doing
it.
an algorithm detox is a great first step in treating your brain rot. But it alone is not sufficient. You can very much have a detoxified algorithm and still be glued to your phone. That's why the second step in treating brain rot is setting boundaries. Technology has crept its way into every single corner of our lives. Some corners that it shouldn't even be exploring. For example, I have some friends who cannot take a shower without their phones. Oh yeah, I do that all the time. What? I'm gonna let that soak in for a second.
You know, is it bad? Well, one of my fantasies is to be rich enough that I can afford a bathtub. And you know, like one of those containers where you can put your phone so that I could watch TikTok while I'm showering. Because sometimes when I shower, I just shower as fast as possible because I get bored when I shower. Because there's nothing in the background when I shower. So, you know, I don't know. I just kind of just not shower properly. Is that bad? What do you mean? It's my dream to be able to afford a bathtub. Or like a place with a bathtub. But I'm so jealous of people who like scroll through TikTok while they're showering.
No pun intended. See, now I understand bringing your phone to the bathroom. Actually, even that is kind of weird in my opinion. But taking it into the shower just signals a whole other level of dependence. Part of overcoming brain rot is being able to easily transition between the digital world and the real world, and loosening this crippling dependence on technology. If you do not draw a clear line indicating where technology should and shouldn't be in your life, it will constantly beg for your attention and pull you out of the present moment. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure that none of you are using your phones in the shower. But I am sure you're using your phone in situations you shouldn't be, whether that's dinner with family, while doing homework, or even in class. Setting boundaries is as simple as creating physical distance between you and technology in important situations. For example, unless you're using your phone as a calculator or as a timer, keep it away from you while you're doing homework. If you're in school,
don't you get anxious if you're not near your phone?
That's actually one weird thing I did in high school. I kept my phone in my backpack instead of my pocket, but it was great because I never felt tempted to use it during class.
You know, if any fucking officer was looking at me naked in the shower, they'd probably think they're doing something illegal.
The self-respect to follow these rules that you set for yourself. I have a question for you. If your teacher tells you to do a homework assignment, even if you really don't want to, you're still gonna do it, right? If your coach tells you to run a mile in the blistering heat, even if you're exhausted, you're still gonna do it,
No,
right?
I wouldn't.
And if your parents tell you to throw out the garbage, even if it's pouring outside, you're still gonna gladly do it,
No,
right?
I wouldn't
maybe
do
not
it.
gladly, but you're still going to do it. So when you tell yourself that you're
If my parents tell me to do chores I don't want to do, I'm gonna throw a tantrum and I'm gonna leave. Why would I do it?
gonna put your phone away and focus, why don't you listen to yourself? You need to hold yourself in as high regard as you do these other people in your life. Your ability to make a promise to yourself and keep that promise will not only help you overcome brain rot, but also succeed in every single area of your life.
When did they ever respect me when they were beating me, huh? Sorry, No, I'm a weeb. My bad. My ads are in Japanese.
Dude, it's not over yet. Let's face it, we turn to brain rot whenever we're bored. But if we're not bored, then we won't turn to brain rot. You need to find meaningful ways to fill the time whenever you're bored. And one way to do so is by learning a new skill. For example, you can learn to program, you can learn to play an instrument, you can learn to garden,
yeah, but I also would have died because of them.
A new language.
You're alive because of your parents. I would have died. You know my dad? He slammed my head into a fucking wall of a car. If my mom didn't intervene, I would have been dead. You know that saying, I brought you into this world, I can bring you out too? Yeah, I almost got it. No, word from our sponsor.
Where the sponsor of this video comes in, Lingoda. I have always wanted to learn Spanish. In fact, I took 4 years of Spanish in high school. But when I visited Spain 2 years ago and got trapped in an elevator, the only word that I knew how to say was ayúdame. I would love to travel to Spain again, and I would even love to make videos in Spanish. So that's why I recently signed up for one of Lingoda's language learning courses.
Wait, isn't this just like Duolingo?
Offer a rich and immersive learning experience with certified native-level speakers. They go over real-world language for everyday situations, including humor, accents, and expressions.
You beat your kid?
I visited Lingoda's website, selected Spanish, and got started with Lingoda Flex, which is one of their 3 different options. Lingoda Flex is for those who want to take classes on their own time, either one-on-one or in small groups. Lingoda Teams is for those who want to stick with the same teachers and classmates.
And Lingoda Sprint
is a 2-month challenge for those who want to accelerate their language learning journey. I was really pleased with how easy it was to sign up. It only took 3 steps. The first was to choose my level of difficulty, the second was to book my first class, and the third was to download the lesson materials. Although the materials It is, and go hard for $25 off. when signing
There it
up.
was.
That's such a good deal. It is, and now back to the video. So I have a question. Do you remember the first day you used ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude? Do you remember how blown away
Thank you for
you
the
felt?
bits,
AI
Aro.
is only going to
I
continue
used
to get more
ChatGPT to
powerful
build
over
a
the
Yu-Gi-Oh
coming
deck.
years, in
No,
ways
didn't
that we
work,
can't
ba.
even imagine. And as this happens, I imagine people will split into one of two groups. Those who use AI to supplement their mental capacities, and those who use AI as a mental crutch.
You know,
That's
if
why
you
before this
use,
technology
you're
gets
an
any
idiot that
stronger,
uses
I need
ChatGPT
you
to write an
lose
essay.
the
You are
crutch.
legitimately
Well,
stupid.
what does that mean? I need you to stop over relying on technology at the expense of your own
Yeah, build you a deck
fortitude.
anytime.
For example, we'll lunge for our phones even to do the simplest calculations. Quick, what's 30% of 20? Shoot, 5.
Wait,
you really
what?
just
Was
say
it not
5?
5?
Other times we'll use AI to write the simplest messages. For example,
Was
an
it
email to a
6?
teacher. Quick, can you tell me which sentence is grammatically correct and why? The list of assignments are due next week, or the list of assignments is due next week. Although using AI
It's
to
the
write
first
emails
one,
or
right?
to do mental math is not the end of the world, we cannot become over-reliant. Otherwise, we will just gradually weaken our abilities to do mental math, to write
No,
grammatically
I'm
correct sentences, and to
unemployed.
articulate our thoughts. A simple way to see this is to think of your brain as a muscle. Those moments when you're using your brain power to calculate something or sift through your thoughts are the moments when you're strengthening your neural pathways. And embracing
What
these
a
mental
neural
challenges
pathway?
literally alters the structure of your brain. For example, a 2004 study by Bogdan Dogransky found that learning to juggle increased gray matter in brain areas involved with visual motion processing.
No,
Another study
behave.
in Frontiers
No, I
in
don't know
Human
what work.
Neuroscience found that older adults who underwent memory training experienced increased cortical thickness in several brain areas. Parts of their brain literally got thicker. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that you
Isn't
should
that good
renounce
or
all
bad?
technology and only rely
You want
on
your brain
mind.
to be
For
thick?
example, I use AI all the time, often to help with coding tasks and even writing tasks. Just make sure
You
you're
an
relying
idiot?
more
Am
on
I
your
watching a
actual
video made by an
intelligence instead of
idiot?
an artificial one. He's low-key cooking, yeah? First off, if you have made it to this point of the video, congratulations. It seems like you are already following the first tip. Now, I have an observation, and you can tell me if you think I'm right or wrong. But I believe that today's younger generation sucks at dealing with idleness. And look,
You're
I've
not
been
wrong
guilty
about
of this
that one.
myself, but hear me out. If we have 2 free minutes in between classes, we'll go on our phones. If we have 2 free minutes before a meeting, we'll go on our phones. And if we have a minute in
You're
between
right.
sets at the gym, we'll go on our phones. We have become hardwired to pull out our phones to fill up every idle moment of our existence. And often we're pulling our phone out for no other reason than to fill that moment. It's not like we're pulling it out to respond to important texts or emails. It's usually just to scroll through social media and get that instant dopamine hit. If you are serious about curing your brain rot, I need you to embrace idleness. Whenever you have a free
I can't
moment,
do that.
take a deep breath, stretch, drink some water, observe the environment around you. Try to be present in the moment. I'm sure we're all extremely busy people, running from one class to another, from one meeting to another. These idle moments are a gift, and they're few and far
What do you
between. Instead
mean?
of filling them with meaningless stimulation, just try to cherish the moment. If you don't take time to embrace the idle moments, to just sit back and be present in the world around you, life is gonna go by like this. And I'm not saying this to scare you. You're young and have
You know, not gonna lie. I'd be pretty happy if life went by faster. Like, where is the part where it fucking ends? You know, I've been here way too long. Like, however old I am, it's been that many years too long. Like, you know, not gonna lie, I don't think I would mind. Live in the moment. What the fuck is there to see in the moment? Poverty? Depression?
so much more life to live. I just want to tell you now, while you're still young, so you can fully experience and feel where life takes you over the coming years and decades. Dang. Wow. Bro's got me
Where's life
thinking
gonna
too.
take
So
me?
throughout this video, I've been repeating one idea over and over. Use your phone less, use your phone less, use your phone less. And at this point, you might believe that brain rot is the result of using your phone too much. Now yes, while that is a cause, it's not the only cause. Brain rot is also the result of how you treat your body as a whole. That's why in order to cure it, you need to monitor the system. Let's
What?
start off with the most important part of that system, your diet. You know how sugar makes
Diet?
your teeth rot? Well, it also makes your brain rot, in a way. A 2022
Well, I
study
don't
in
eat a lot of
neurology
sugar, so I don't
found
think it
that those
matters.
who ate the most junk food had a 28% faster rate of global cognitive
Well, that feels personal. And that feels personal. It's not my fault the food fucking sucks at home. Man, I do eat a lot of processed food. most of the days I do eat processed food. The only thing I've eaten in the past 2 days is like corn balls at home. You just jarred corn balls.
Decline and a 25% faster rate of executive function decline compared to those who ate the least amount of junk food. To improve your brain health, consume food that's rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and vitamins, particularly B vitamins. Now, this doesn't mean that eating fish and blueberries is going to turn you into Einstein, but numerous studies show that antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids can help slow the rate of cognitive decline in older adults. Now,
Yeah, but
another
that's if you're
important part of the
old,
system is
like
physical
30.
exercise. Regular
Exercise.
physical exercise has been shown to increase the size of the hippocampus, the part of the brain involved in verbal memory and learning.
Yeah,
A study
no.
published in the
I'm
Journal
not
of
doing that.
Alzheimer's Disease found that older adults who engaged in regular aerobic exercise
Those
had
were
not
older
only
adults,
larger
like people
brain
were like
volumes, but better
40.
cognitive function compared to their sedentary peers. The key here is to fight brain rot with a holistic approach. It's not just
Why
about using your phone
holistic?
less.
Another
It's about
general
nourishing your
fucking
brain,
term. You used AI to
exercising
think
your
about
brain,
that, didn't
taking
you?
care of your body. It's not going to be easy and it's not going to be fast. But I trust that all of you have the discipline to follow the advice in the video and overcome your brain rot once and for all. You got that? You know what to do now? Yeah?
No.
I'm gonna join Gohar's Discord and newsletter for more help. Oh, and be sure
You're
to
just
subscribe to
plugging your
Gohar.
fucking Discord.
Walang cooling crystals. Para fresh. Switch to Colgate Fresh.
Is it bad? I need to pee.
예전부터 SF 장르를 좋아했어요. 무언가를 새롭게 발견하고
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Let me go first. I need to pee. I'm back. Wait, where were we? Welcome back. I'm back. What else? We're done with that video. Some more memes. Welcome back. Oh shit. No, I did not wash my hands. If you're asking that. I'll be able to save pee now. When I peed, I looked at my phone while peeing, I admit. I watched one TikTok while I was peeing. It was a TikTok about fugglers. I'm sorry, it doesn't get any better. I'm not any better. Nobody saw me waking up at 4 a.m. Nobody saw me woke up late night grinding. nobody saw me work 3 jobs because I didn't do that. That's okay. At one point, I was at school and a part-time job, and I was streaming all at once. Man, I don't feel like this dude. It's okay. I'm not one to work either. I had a dream. I woke up with a bloody nose, and a British person said, "We all wake up with noses, you twat." This is so dumb. The fucking British men are so dumb. When you wear this shirt, wearing this to the office on Monday, Daddy is increasing shareholder value. Will you wear this? Would you go to your office and wear this? Not now, kitten. Daddy is increasing shareholder value. Your office and your room. Oh, you work from home. I already knew that. But still. Maybe I have a job. You'll get it. Again, someday. I believe in you. Chicken. Ban. No, little German boy. Don't post NSFW in general. Or means Gott ist in ein cave full of Pubertin. Wait a minute. Yo, I don't get this one. Is this a German thing? I don't understand fucking German. I can't read German for shit. My fake necks. Me when I go to hell, they forgot to take the Bluetooth speaker away. If they forgot to take your phone in hell, would you at least use it to watch Rina Lucsper? Like you're burning to a crisp. But at least you get to watch me, right? Think about it. You know, you may be burning to a crisp, but at least you can watch me, right? Would you do it? What is this one?
I would like for you to describe the moment to me where you knew that you were a heterosexual.
Can you reverse over the phone?
I'm gonna just say I had a lot of gay sex and wrestling in high school, so.
No, though, but whenever I see fucking wrestling matches, there's a lot of manhandling between men. No, whenever I fucking watch wrestling matches, there's always a lot of manhandling. You know, it looks very personal, like, bro. No. Let's have wrestling matches.
Spencer Lee is unbelievable, and he finishes on the edge better than anybody I've seen all year. So if he can finish on
whenever I watch, like, aren't you a bit too close? Like, no offense, aren't you guys like? Why are you clinging onto his thigh like that? No, I'm sorry. It does feel like yaoi mainstream. It's like, why is the clothes so tight? Thank you, Lars, for ready for the sub. Thank you. Like, let's pause. No, look at me. Look at me, and tell me that this doesn't look a little, you know, this doesn't look a little romantic. You like look at me and tell me this doesn't look romantic. Why are you watching gay porn on stream? I'm not watching gay porn. I'm watching wrestling. Like, don't you think it's a little weird that all of these old people are watching these young guys like grab each other in front of like everyone? Isn't that weird? We're watching the Alpha and Preg the Omega. Not a single kid in this audience.
But at the end of the period.
I think these are adults. Look at them. They look old.
We welcome in the...
Yeah, I got the point.
I would like for you to describe the moment to me where you knew that you were a heterosexual.
First time I breastfed. Now let me reenact it. I'm gonna just say I had a lot of gay sex
You're not
wrestling
wrong.
in high school, so.
I would like for.
I mean, I've never been breastfed, but I assume it'd be like this. And that's what I assume. How should I know? Fuck. Well, you're not wrong. I haven't done any of that either. What's this one?
There's snow on your cars.
No, like cocaine. Oh shit! Wait, I want to see that. What happened?
There's snow on your cars.
Oh. Ooh, he just slid there. I'm sorry. If there was snow in my country, I think I would also be like laughing. If someone slipped down, I would also laugh. But I shouldn't be laughing because I would be the first one to slip down. No, I have horrible balance. It's gonna be me. I'm the problem. It's gonna be me. What's this one? Oh no! He knocked out. What the fuck is this? USA and Canada.
America? Canada.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god. Bro. Okay, that one was pretty funny. That one was pretty funny. Man. This is what I'm gonna do when I have my own VTuber model. I have my own 3D. What is this? A person jumped from a high place, landed on your car in a busy traffic, and died. Secure the scene, conduct a thorough investigation, and establish intent behind suicide. You will face the charges of reckless impudence resulting in homicide. Oh wait, I know this one. Guys, you want some tea about the Philippines? Recently, there was a person who jumped from a train station. Because in the Philippines, our train stations are in the sky. It's upward. And so he jumped from the train station, right? And he came down. And then when he fell down, right before he was about to hit the ground, he was hit by a car. And so the guy that was driving the car, you know, then accidentally hit the random guy that was falling from the sky. He got sued for it. You know, he got sued for that crap. Oh wait, my chat's not loading. My chat is not loading. Yeah, and it's the driver's fault. No, it was the family sued him. The family sued him. Wait. Let me find it. Jumps off LRT station, hit by car. I don't know if it's in English or... No, there's no English one. The state of the nation. They don't have this in English, unfortunately. Yeah, they don't have the thing in English. We can put the subs on.
Babala mga kapuso, sensitibo ang susunod naming ibabalita. Matapos ikustodiya ay pinalaya na rin ang driver ng sasakyang tumama sa isang taong nahulog mula sa isang...
Okay, never mind. It's not working. It's not working, but imagine you're just driving a car, right? Imagine you're just like driving, you're on your way somewhere, like, oh, I can't wait to get to work. And then all of a sudden, like a guy just falls from the sky and then hits your windshield. Don't make fun of him. He says the news. He has relevant news stuff. Oh my god, I never thought... What a niche fucking meme. What happened to the world? 2009. 2020. You're right. I feel like... Is it just me? Or... McDonald's have gotten really, really bland lately. You know when you look at the decor from McDonald's? It's just like so bland. McDonald's before and after. The composition of burger and fries. You ate 100 years of McDonald's. Remember back then when McDonald's had personality? Me too. And they were before and after.
Choose the only milk with up to 1 billion probiotic.
You know this tastes like shit. Don't eat this.
Lido 3 Plus. Hello aloe, hello smoothness. Now with 2 times aloe vera concentrate in the
Excuse me. There was a loud sneeze, my bad. I hope it didn't hurt your ears. I didn't get to reach for the mute. Oh, VHS. What the fuck? He's getting ready and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm already bored. We're not fast enough. Well, you know what? Fuck WebMP. I hate it when I want to show a picture on stream, then it's WebMP. I'm mad. Fuck WebMP. CPR is just a human version of blowing into a game cartridge and hoping it will work again. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong about that one. What's this one?
They found a human head with skin, hair, and one eyeball still
Isn't that
attached.
just a mummy?
Now, police
Hi,
have been
Rap
searching
Bumper.
for a missing local woman for years and suspected her husband was the killer. When they questioned him about the head, he quickly confessed, saying he did kill his wife and dumped her body in the wetland. But
Yeah, they are
experts later discovered the skull was actually around 2,000 years old. The wet acidic soil had just preserved it, making it look recent. He tried to take back his confession, but was still sentenced to life in prison. They found a human head with skin, hair,
You're not gonna lie. I have a
eyeball
question.
still attached.
Will you
Now,
smash?
police had been searching for a missing
Will you
local woman
smash?
for years and suspected her husband was the killer. When they questioned him about the head,
I mean,
he
still warm,
quickly
right?
confessed, saying
What the fuck? Say you're a cat person. Nobody bats an eye. Say you're a cat person. And society goes, I didn't expect to see a fucking... The coffin of Andy and... Why is Andy a fucking femboy? I mean... I'm not against it. I'm not against Andy being a femboy. You know, I just didn't expect to see it today. I feel like I've seen this meme before. I just didn't expect I would see it today. You know, I have proof. You know, if you're a Nachi and you suddenly decide, hey, I want to be a femboy. You know what? You know what? Good for you. You want to be a femboy? Good for you. I support you. If you suddenly want to dress like a femboy, go. Nice, honey. I understand your sexuality, and I support you. If you want to dress femininely, then don't let anyone stop you from doing that. Yeah, under my fridge. After I kick an ice cube, I was too lazy to pick up. What the fuck? Wait, why? Did he just become like water? Hey, quick question. Are you fucking kidding me? What? What kind of cup is this? Serving your morning mood. Don't talk to me until I've smashed my penis flat with this mug. But what a great mug. You know, I'm wondering why this isn't your suggestion, but what a great mug. After 2 weeks, when the Switch 2, here are the pros and... You know, I don't actually have a Switch 2 controller. Because I'm not one to use, you know, putting it on the phone. You know, I'm not one to, on the phone, on the TV. I don't have one. I only have the, you know, the Joy-Cons. And I'm too lazy to plug it in. She's a 10. When she does this to your food every time you order a pizza. If I did it, would you accept it? And if I did it, would you take it? If if I did this, why do I commission this? You know what? What do I commission this? Wood. You know, for 6-7 subs, I'll order pizza, and I'll do this real. Thank you for the. Would you please? What do you mean? Would you please?
Rina Lucsper pizza.
What do you mean? Would you please? What do you mean? You mean rub a pizza on my armpits? Why would you want that? When you eat it? And you promise to eat it? Why are you so eager? What the fuck? That's quite the chromie. You know, you're quite muscular, aren't you? How to get rich in 4 easy steps. People with wheelchair.
On tier 67?
You
also
ran out of
bits
bits
for the 67.
What do you mean? A video of... You know, that's gonna look like weird fetish content. Like, Rina, in your highest tier, why is there pictures of food in your armpits? I'm like, I don't know. You show up in the wheelchair meme. And look, I know you love disabled girls. And I don't judge you for it. You're a huge fan of Katawa Shoujo. Oh my god. What it's like to play Pokemon. 10-year-old girls. Animals. Or hags. Choose your waifu. Oh my god. You know, the clear best choice here is animals. You know, if you're gonna play a game with lots of furries, then you should fuck the furry. You know, if you're gonna play a game with lots of furries, you should fuck the furry. Like, you know, be reasonable. Fuck a Gardevoir. Why isn't Lily in this pic? Fuck Lily. What's some decals? What game is this? You gave your mech a womb tattoo. What is a... I'm not cultured enough. Are you winning? I'm winning like you're here. I've never played Armor Core. Is it worth playing Armor Core? Or is it like not? What is this? Dude, I'm so thirsty. Right? I'm sweating like hell here. Oh no. I mean, I didn't know what... You know what? I expected this. I expected this. You know, I've also fantasized about, like, smelling a woman's sweaty armpits. You know, but I haven't found the right woman yet. What's this one? Why is Valve being sued?
Valve is now being sued by the US government, and it could have major consequences for Steam and the industry. See, the New York Attorney General Letitia James just announced that she's suing Valve, claiming that loot boxes in games like Team Fortress 2 and Counter-Strike are basically unregulated gambling markets, but if you actually look into what they're alleging, it gets kind of weird. Because for starters, they're framing this as protecting the kids, but the main games they call out are all rated M for mature audiences, and Steam itself already has some strict parental controls in place.
For adults?
Plus, the gambling argument they're
that.
alleging is also a lot more complicated because Counter-Strike crates aren't like slot machines where if you lose, your money disappears. No, technically, every time you open a crate, you do get an item of value which can then be sold or traded on the Steam marketplace afterwards. But the weirdest part from the AG's press release is that they're also accusing Valve of contributing to real-world violence because of the guns that they use in video games.
What? What kind of idiot would... like start a school shooting just because they play Call of Duty? It's not how it works. If that was the case, then a lot more people would be dead.
Now, the entire case just comes down to whether loot boxes and random reward systems can be classified as gambling under New York law, but if that really were the case, then wouldn't that mean that Pokemon booster packs are technically gambling too?
I mean, you're not wrong. It is gacha. I'm not I'm stupid as fuck. Right? Really? Right in front of my favorite bath bomb? You're not wrong. You know, I want a bathtub so I can get this shoe. What is this? No, sorry, Daddy. Kenan is getting banned from Discord. If Kenan gets new face scan, the authorities would know that she's actually a 42-year-old man living illegally in South America to evade arrest after violating international laws. You know, this is your real nightmare? Well, at least with my Patreon, you know I'm an actual woman. Unless... what if I'm secretly a femboy? Nah. No one believes I'm a femboy, right? I hope no one fucking believes it. If anyone believes that you're... you know what? Believe what you want. Random day. I'm gonna eat that. It was very funny. But you're not wrong. That is the place where the guy went out of the car and then just fucking... and then just fucking shot another car with a fucking RPG tank. It was funny as fuck. It's a scene that's, you know, straight out of fucking GTA. Legendary thrift store finds. Femboy pussy inspector. You know, I know who to tag. I know who needs this shirt. Thank you, Octo, for the follow. Thank you. No, she's covered. We need a collection of the most useless and pointless QuickTime events in gaming. Euthanize horse. I wish I could euthanize myself. Being gay was fun. When I'm 35 now, it's time for a wife and kid. You don't just wake up like that. Man, look at Astolfo. Look how pretty he is. Look at the figure of Astolfo. More than one, actually. He's beautiful. You know, I was joking about this. Female giants versus strongest dwarves. You know, is this even allowed? Who do you think would win?
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping.
I would say it's the dwarves.
Female giants.
Isn't the volume alright?
And they are the world's strongest dwarves. And they'll be competing in strength competitions, all to find out who is stronger. Starting with 1 rep max on the squats, we've got Maya versus Lorenzo, baby! Let's go! We're gonna go plate by plate, up and up and up. Whoever fails first, whoever can't keep up, loses.
You're going down.
Yeah. No, you're going down.
Who do you think would win? Do we have a poll?
And while they warm up to some
Who's winning? The dwarves or the women?
Look small, Lorenzo here has been known to squat over 700 pounds.
What the fuck?
I have a lot of faith.
Didn't know they were that strong.
Easy, easy. Let's go, Maya. Lightweight. Oh, she's moving. The biggest thing is the range of motion.
Are they gonna like fight each other?
But that's not the only question we're gonna answer. Because some of these challenges that I have lined up in this video are gonna answer some questions that you probably never even thought of.
Luna versus Sprite.
Your delta.
They're pointed from Dispatch.
Are you kidding me, bro? Bro, can I? I guess. Who's bigger? Who has better delts? I think she.
Oh my god.
Stand over there. Sorry. Yes, ma'am. 405 on the bar.
Here we go.
Stronger than me. Drive.
Ooh, those lifts.
Let's go, Lorenzo. You want a spot? No spot?
Nice one, Lorenzo.
How are we feeling right now?
You know, I wish the dwarves were wearing shirts so we could see more of their abs.
You don't need a pep talk.
A pep talk? We could go 5 plates right now. He don't even need the quarter.
You know, I have a question.
Feeling great, man.
You know, I have a legitimate question. Where do you find this many muscular dwarves? You know, like in one place. In a nearby... Where do you find this many muscular dwarves? I mean, muscular women are easy, but... Where do you find this many bodybuilder dwarves? In one place. The dwarf, that's not a thing.
I'm ready to go 6 plates if we need to. Let's go, boys. But then before we could even do any more weight, the female giants began their unrelenting trash talk. What'd she say? What'd you say?
The ROM is like 3 inches. Come on now.
Hey, 3 inches is all you need.
What?
What's wrong with 3 inches?
What's wrong with 3
I'm asking
inches?
for friends.
Of course.
Only research purposes.
Come on, let's make a poll. Who do you think would
To go
win?
this heavy, 5 plates. I've never seen a woman do this, and I think we're about to see it for the first time. At least for me.
Why, just find a normal dwarf and treat...
Casual 5, something I've never done in my life.
Me neither, but we're gonna get it today.
Wait, you've never done this?
No.
Please be careful.
Do the Short Kings
I'm right
win?
here. She's shaking.
She's gotta go down.
I'm not gonna break a bone.
Drive, drive, drive.
Why are they so near the boot?
That was all you. PR, come up front. All hail, jacked woman. 495.
Thank you, dog.
Yo, respect.
Thanks, you.
Respect. However, even though that was a PR for Maya, 495 was no problem for Lorenzo.
You sure you got it?
Why is he not spawning the other guy?
Yo.
It's okay to quit. Do you need another pep talk? I know Jesse already gave you guys one, but I could come give you another one.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
A little 2.5 to make it 500. 500 pounds, baby. Which is a squat that most people only dream of ever reaching.
There you go. There you go.
Is this even good for your body? Is it bad for you?
PR! Mega PR! All right, boys. Yo, just end it right now. That's her max. Just go for it. Go for something big.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Why is someone betting their entire life savings on this?
85 pounds on the bar.
Am I clear? Yep. Good job, Zoe. Good job, Zoe.
That's a lot of muscle. I'm with you. You're sorry. You sure about this?
All right. Round 1. Strongest dwarves.
Why do I feel like someone's gonna break a
It's gonna
bone?
require a little bit of teamwork. We got the 6,000-pound G-Wagon pole. Whoever can pull it the
What do you
fastest all
mean?
the way to the green plates wins it for their team. 2
What?
women, 2 men.
Why
First
are
up,
they
we
gonna
got the
pull a
dwarves.
fucking-
We got this. And then we got the tall ladies. Comment below who's your favorite team. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go, pull!
Mm.
Slow and steady doesn't win the race.
Why does it feel like watching someone pull a carriage?
Going, come on, boys, please! Come on, go! Easy!
Let's go.
Wait, they're actually doing it.
Come on, guys! Go!
Easy. Yeah.
Why are they crawling on the floor?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, boys! Let's go!
I took a nap
You
before
met
guys
all
got
your
down
channel
here.
points.
Yeah.
The dwarves
You can make
time
more.
is 19 seconds and 39 milliseconds. Let's go!
Is that good or bad?
You're not beating that. I think you're gonna be humbled.
What was that?
You're gonna be humbled.
I'm gonna be humble.
ウェブデザイン5日間チャレンジという新しい学習方法をご存知だろうか。もしウェブデザイナーに必要な基礎知識。
I guess we'll find out.
You know you don't have to go down to hear them, right?
You don't have to go down to hear them.
There's 240k in the Gomba pot. What is wrong with you guys?
Next, it was the ladies' turn, and they really needed to win this because the momentum was definitely in the dwarves' favor. In 3,
Why are they so cocky?
1, go! 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 Come on, go! Go! We're moving! Push! Push! 8 seconds! Push! Push! Come on! Come on, drive!
You got it?
Well, I think they're a bit faster.
Drive!
They are a bit faster.
Time, please.
It is so close! Holy crap!
Wait, no. They made it look faster.
The boys had 19 seconds and 39 milliseconds.
How many did you
the
get?
girls had 19 seconds and 23 milliseconds.
Oh, that was so close. You know, it's kind of working for the dwarves.
There are still more
Why did the
events.
dwarves win?
Let's get to the next event. Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Next event, we got max
Annoying.
wrestling. We're sending up 3 people, 1 at a time. All you have to do is pull your opponent across the line without letting go of the bar. And this competition
Is it even a game?
best 2 out of 3. In round 1, we got Lucy Khalil.
Why are they showing their own?
Come on, Luce.
Many fun.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
No way, the dwarf is winning.
Not to brag, but like we're the winners again.
That's a point for the girls.
No.
Listen, boys, I'm stepping in for you.
I was wondering are the dwarves gonna win, but now I'm not so
You're a
confident.
lot taller than I thought.
If you lose,
I'm not so confident in the dwarves. I was thinking that too. Like, isn't it better if you have longer limbs for this one?
Wait, whoa.
But you're not a dwarf.
Adjusted here.
Ready? 3.
You're not a dwarf. Where are you competing against dwarves?
Let's go, Jesse.
No, those look pretty fun.
Come on! Come on, Jesse.
Like your voice? Thank you.
That's a point for the
I'm a
guys.
Frozen Burst. Why is his nipple so erect on his fucking shirt?
Britt, let's send up Britt.
Oh, they're scared. Look at them trembling. Don't be nervous.
Oh my god, wait.
Can we get choked? No choke. Can we get choked?
Oh, they're
Wait,
scared.
let me look.
Look at them.
Oh my god, look at this dude. Oh my god. He's literally the same dude. It's literally him. It's literally Punch Up. What the fuck? Oh my god, same haircut. It's literally him.
Trembling. Don't be nervous.
Let's go, Jug. Can we get choked? No chalk. Shake hands.
Let's go, Brett.
You got it, Tom.
Come on, Tom.
And for this matchup, Tom has a ton of pressure. Because if he loses this matchup, then the dwarves will have lost the last 2 events. And the coming up ones might not favor them.
Are you okay, bro?
Yeah.
No, you can do it.
Yeah, I just wanted to know.
You can do it, Punch Up.
That's all I'm worried about.
Okay, ready?
Maybe scared for
3,
Punch Up?
2, 1, go!
No! It was so over.
Light work. You were supposed to.
Nothing happened.
Whoa, good work, Tom.
No, you just saw boobs.
Yeah, it was fun. No, it was good.
You saw boobs and was like, oh no, I'll give up. Son of a bitch.
I have hopes for the next one for you guys, okay?
Sweet.
Let's go. Welcome to the deadlift gauntlet. One of you brave souls from each team is gonna go. 1 plate, 2 plate, 3, 4, and 5 plates. Whoever gets to the end and finishes the last rep wins it for their team.
And for this competition, the dwarves selected Lorenzo to start them off.
Where's Mrs. Meaty? Who's going? Who's going?
Not even close.
All right. Yeah. Shake hands. Shake hands. Ready.
You're gonna feel bad for the dwarves now.
2.
You're gonna feel really bad for them.
Go. Come on.
I don't think this was fair at all.
135. Strongest dwarves are going. They're already moving. Don't mess up. Okay, come on, come on. That 2 plates. Listen, they're moving as fast as it is to log your food and macro factors nutrition app. It's the fastest nutrition tracking app.
What are you playing in right now?
Almost as fast
I'm
as
Arzu.
225. Let's go.
Why is he playing stuff right now?
Guys, let's go.
With features like barcode scanning and AI photo technology,
I feel
tracking
bad.
food has never been easier.
Come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Come on. Crazy work.
No, because I feel like they're not gonna win.
Big one. You got this.
I'm Arzu. I don't feel this competition very fair to them.
Right now, I think Brittany's stuck at 3.
Easy, good. Pull.
Man, she has nice thighs.
Hey, let's go. Move over.
My another the start with another look. No, it's so fine.
Macro Factor makes it super easy to make progress. It adjusts your calories because it's basically a coach, and for a fraction of the
You
price,
gotta save
coaches
your, if you don't have money,
Kinda
it's
like always
okay.
having a person
You
right
can
by
save your
side
money
to
for
help you
yourself.
with your fitness
More
goals.
liquor.
Kind of like how Emily decided
It's
to help
voluntary.
Brittany with her 315 deadlift.
Emily and Brittany are going. I did not tell them they couldn't do this.
What?
Going with it. Screw
Not
it.
allowed.
Easy. You guys can use code Jesse to get 2 weeks for free on that.
He sounds like me plugging gamer stuff every 5 seconds.
I use it, helps me get leaner, helps me make progress. Let's see if Lorenzo gets these 5 plates. Come on, Lorenzo! Let's go, Lorenzo!
And while Lorenzo was warming up for the final lift, it seemed like the girls had fully embraced their new strategy of using multiple people.
Let's go, Lorenzo! The girls are right there. They're about to go for
Shizu.
4-5.
It's not allowed.
Lorenzo!
What the fuck? What's this?
Oh!
Nice, Shizu. And why aren't they just more? No, I think they're both gonna do it.
They're catching up!
And so, because the girls adopted a new strategy, the boys decided to adopt one as well.
What is
Since they are a
theirs?
bit smaller than the girls, they made some modifications.
3? You're going 3?
What do you mean, Mari? They were
I
full.
don't think we could fit 3.
3 guys, 1 bar.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen this video.
You guys, 1 bar. I'm gonna cute.
I got my winners. I got my winners. Come here, give me some. Come on, come on. Chest.
No. I'm gonna cute doing that.
Come here, come here. I'll make better rules next time. Forgive me.
And speaking of forgiveness, it looked like Maya wanted an apology from her teammates.
Because what actually pissed me off is he failed 500. I could have got that for 3.
So you sat that one out because you're injured right now? Take the anger out on tug of war.
Mm-hmm.
No, I plan on it.
You guys, if you're injured, why are you part of the challenge? Isn't that not fair? You're injured, then why did you join?
But surprise, we're tiering it. They're gonna be going head to head for 3 rounds, going from 3v1 to a 3v2 to a 5v5. You must get the middle marker across the green plates. Alrighty, are you ready? And for the first matchup, we got Jeremy, Tom, and Khalil versus Maya. Because let's be real, the Giants already have a big advantage.
Maybe you should try wrapping it around your entire body.
Oh.
Man.
Being walked on a leash, because that's what's about to happen right now.
What?
Hey,
What are these trash talks?
That's cheating.
You guys even allowed?
idea.
What? Who said that? I said that. It's all right, he's going to go flying.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my God!
Why is it so intense?
Look at them! That's champions right there! The dwarves may have been able to beat Maya when it's a 3v1, but what about if it's a 3 versus 2? 3 guys, 2 girls!
I have a question. Wouldn't the strength be the same? Because they're using their upper bodies? So isn't it just like the same as a 1v1? If it was just one dwarf, one giant? Or no? My logic wrong. You're using your upper body strength. That's still pretty normal size. Not like the legs. Wait, do they use the legs? Maybe I'm understanding this wrong.
She came for.
I want to win, so whoever's gonna pull, I'm not playing with them. 3,
More legs for this one. And I lean back.
It's a battle!
Why, because of the weight? The angle is steeper. There's math into this.
Light work, baby!
With the girls finally proving their strength, it was time to move on to the 5 versus 5. Are you boys ready? Yes, sir. Are you ladies ready?
I'm not good at math. What do you expect?
It's a yes, sir?
Yes, little guy.
I think it's a yes, ma'am. Honestly, whatever you want to say, it's all good. This wins the round. 3,
I'm not even
2, 1,
gonna.
go.
It's more to push against the ground more than pull the rope.
Let's go.
Is it?
It's not there yet. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
No, they're not winning this one.
Girl power!
The girls take the win on that one. Now that the ladies got the lead, their confidence was taller than ever.
Thought we were coming in for challenges today.
You guys did. What is up with? I'm not that short. I'm 5'10".
That's pretty short.
Fix it in post.
No,
Wait, can we just make me taller real
Oh,
quick?
Reza.
Is it cold down there?
Is this what it's like?
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Jesse Jane Swiss.
Why are the girls so mean?
Them, not me. And with that victory, the girls were ready for their final event. The final event, if the girls win
Doing
this,
everything.
they take home the W. If the guys win this, we're going to a tiebreaker.
Why do the guys not have a chance at all?
And the rules of this event are simple. The girls and the boys will be competing in 3 wrestling matches. First a 1v1, then a 3v3, and then a 5v5. If your knee touches the ground or you exit the circle, then
Wait a minute, this is the thing that looked like a porn.
Oh, and by the way, each round is worth more points than the last. All right, 3, 2, 1, go!
Thank you for the super chat. Nice Tribe Chicken. Rina vs. Amazon God's Tug of War. What the fuck is that?
Low man wins! Low man wins! Oh, she's
Like,
out.
this SmackDown is sexist?
She's out! Let's go! Let's go! Round 1, the boys. Next up, we got the 3 versus 3. And this round should be a bit more interesting, assuming each team chose their competitors wisely. Keep those knees off the ground! 3.
Is this even fair in any way?
Go! Come on!
Ooh, that was clean.
No way! No way!
Wait, isn't it easier because you can topple their height from being smaller? You can set off their balance, but easier.
Yo, boys, bring it in. Round 2 to the boys, but the last round, it's gonna be worth 5 points with everyone. Everyone!
With everyone? That sounds like an orgy.
저에게 이분은 자유죠. 광활한 우주에서 하고 싶은 일을 마음껏 할 수가 있거든요.
All right, you guys need a strategy. Last round, They are scrambling around you and pushing you guys out. I did not expect this. Pick them up.
Pick them up and throw them out.
I think I need to see some viciousness
Don't
from
laugh.
you guys.
Don't let her pick you up.
You right. Good idea.
Don't let. But a lot of people are into that.
Team tall on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team tall.
And so, with the strategies in place, their quest for victory continued, which is just like my quest for 10 million subscribers. Which reminds me, every 250,000 subscribers that we gain on our way to 10 million subscribers, I'm gonna be flying out one of you guys to come work out with me in person. I'm with my boys.
Why would anyone want to work out with you?
Let's get it.
So if you want a chance to come outlift me in person, hit that subscribe button and let's get to 10 mil.
Everyone good? 3, 2, 1, go! Come on! Come on! Careful, careful, careful!
Views?
Oh, he's out! He's out! He's out!
Oh no, there's only 3 left. Oh my god, the guy got sat on.
Oh my god! Last man standing! Last man standing! Wait, you fell, didn't you fall?
1v3.
Oh! The guys win! The guys win! Are you okay? Are you okay?
I need to watch the replay because I literally jumped on
Oh
top
my
of
god.
him, so I don't believe that he didn't touch the ground.
All right. Hey,
Replay.
we got to do a quick tiebreaker.
What do you mean?
Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
Everyone's okay. That was nuts. The final tiebreaker.
I'm Ryan
I didn't want to get to
Stamper.
this point, guys. I didn't want to do it, but we're gonna have to do it. We're doing fireman carries for time with opposing teams on your back.
Let's go.
Guys
Wait.
will carry the girls. Girls.
Wait a minute. Isn't that easier because of the... Isn't that easier because the dwarves are lighter? Isn't that not fair? How is this one fair? Like, how is this one fair? The dwarves are lighter than the giants. Do dwarves actually weigh this much as humans? I mean, as whole people? I've just been thinking.
Girls will carry the guys. Who wants to step forward to carry somebody? Step forward. Okay. Who do you want to carry?
This feels rigged.
Oh,
this
you
feels
want
rigged.
Emily. He wants Emily. He's picking. Who would you like to carry?
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Bear.
Whoever gets back to me first, you have to go, get around the green plate, and back.
No, because
3, 2, 1,
No,
go.
it's not fair because if you look at it, right? Her feet are almost touching the ground. But when she's carrying the dwarf, his weight is nowhere near the ground. So it won't mess him up as bad as if you're lifting someone who's practically near the floor. Isn't that unfair because he has shorter legs?
Go! 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 Winners! Winners!
Wait, did the guy snake roll?
Let's go, boys! Let's go! Let's
You
go!
wouldn't rate, we just grab at.
Hey, shake hands, everybody. Shake hands. Good game.
Hey there.
If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out everybody's socials.
Now you
down
want to
below.
be a dwarf.
And
What do you
most
mean you want to be a
importantly,
dwarf?
Do not forget 1, 2, 3. Stay relentless. Peace.
Huge shout out for Logan Wright 9780 for commenting on last week's
Prisoners
video.
versus
Make sure you guys drop a
too
comment down below for a chance to
stronger.
be shouted out in the next video. YouTube and I think you're really gonna like this video on
Guys,
screen, so if you click it,
is
I will
it
love you
bad that
forever.
I'm really
Alright, guys, love you.
curious?
Bye.
Is it bad that I'm really curious who's stronger? Prisoners versus cop?
May surprise ako sa'yo. Look, new shoes.
4 dwarves versus
We
camel
love
race.
treating them like humans.
4 dwarves versus camel. When is the first result? What the fuck is this?
People is about to begin. All right, let's review here for a moment. Team Man is made up of 4 competitors. Our first runner is Daniel Artrand, and he's going to hand off to Steve Baby R, who will hand it off to Mike Murga, and our final leg of the race will be run by.
What is with this guy's hairline? What's with your hairline, bro? What's that? The fucking guy that looks like Lord Farquaad.
Frank Gibb. Right now you're looking at Team Man getting ready. They're tying their shoes, final stretches.
Don't be mean. This game,
Their
this was
sweats are
made
off.
14
They're
years
just
ago.
about to get into position. This will be a traditional
Are they gonna
relay
fight the
race
camel?
staggered start. This guarantees
They
that both
fighting
man
the
and
camel?
beast
Is that
are running
it?
exactly the same distance. Since this is a 330-yard race, each little person is positioned 82.5 yards apart. The handlers are bringing the beast down to the starting line right now. Team Man is getting one final look at the
Are they
competition.
gonna fight the camel? Are they gonna eat it?
Dramatic difference in size among the competitors. Look at this as he's getting very excited now. He knows he is getting close to the starting line and he wants this thing to go. Look at him, he's starting to buck. Remember, this is a very large beast.
Are they gonna wrestle
what
it?
must Team Man be thinking as they are getting into position for the race? Oh, the camel is freaking out. The camel is freaking out. He is literally pulling and dragging his trainer across the track. Look
Are
at
the camels
that.
scared
This
of
is not good
dwarves?
for Team Man. They
Why are you
watching
scared of
this
dwarves?
as we are. And are they waving it off? Are they waving it off? I would not want to be in their position. This is a
What the
scary
fuck? That
moment.
looks
I would grab
menacing.
them up here and not down there. The camel seems to be under control as Team Man is returning and will in fact run the race.
Didn't you
Camel
lose
seems to
money,
be a little
Spooky?
more under control. There is an enormous amount of anxiety in that beast, but not as much obviously as Team Man is feeling right now. All right, here we go.
The
Team
camel
Man
got
is
his
starting to
word
warm
face
up.
on.
They have agreed to go and are in
Where do you
position.
find these videos?
Daniel Artran is ready. He's in the blocks. Now remember, the beast is a notoriously slow starter. This should play into the hands of Team Man, whose strategy is to
You're
get
finally
out
back
fast,
because you gambled
get the
and you
lead,
bet on
keep it.
dwarves. Is that
The
even
beast is in
ethical?
the starting gate. The revenge of the little people begins as soon as
They're-
former Olympic starter Dan Reinstein counts us down.
The revenge of the little people. Is that even alright to say in these days? Is that even alright to say in this day and age? That sounds like some bad fucking porno. The revenge of the little people. And it's like this one girl getting gangbanged by 5 dwarves.
And here we go.
On your marks. Set.
We have a clean start, and Team Man is off fast. Okay, as predicted, the Beast is making a slow, unsteady start out of the gate. And Daniel Artran has gotten Team Man up to the lead that they wanted. The question now is, will the
Yeah,
Beast
where did they
turn
even
it
get a
on?
camel to fucking
Okay,
race?
The first handoff is clean, and the Beast is still on. No, wait, there he goes, and the Beast is now starting to go. The camel is moving. The question is, will he be too far back to
Who
catch
made
up?
these?
Team Man is
Who
running
thought of
there at a
this?
good, clean pace. But
Why does he run like
now.
that?
Now the camel is really kicking it into high gear and closing the gap. And there is
Australia has camels. I thought camels were only in Saudi
He
Arabia.
is now, in fact, passing Mike Murga and is in front of him by at least 4 or 5 yards.
Why does this look so bad? I feel bad. I feel like if I laugh, I'm gonna get cancelled.
And the next baton pass
Hi, Archer.
will be critical.
I'm hoarded.
Mike Murga handing it off to Frank Gibb. Oh, that is a bad pass. That's a bad pass. But Frank
He
Gibb
brought
is
them
just
to
turning
Australia
it
and
over.
let them
He's moving.
loose.
He's covering some ground and
Wait
closing
a
the
minute.
gap. The camel
You guys have deserts in Australia? You're not just like jungles with spiders? And like crocodiles?
slowing down, and it's anybody's race. We're down to the finish line, and oh! It is a photo finish that's way too close to call. What a race.
What is that?
As an Olympic competition, the judges are going to be looking for whose chest crossed the finish line first.
What do you mean
That
chest?
will determine the winner.
No, it's a camel.
That was absolutely
No, obviously the
incredible.
camel.
Frank Gibb has got to be proud of his performance. Dan is down on the track right now with Team Man after an incredible race. Dan?
Hey guys, who has the money for this? Who would do this?
Especially you, Frankie, there at the end. Joe, you're pretty proud of these guys?
I mean, in the post, the mountain is desert. Not even safe. You know a guy.
All right, here comes the replay. Daniel, you took off
A
like
dwarf or a camel? What do you mean you know a guy? A dwarf or someone who owns a camel? Which one? You know, I don't even want to know which one you know.
a rocket. The camel wasn't even really responding at this point.
It looked like it was just a malfunction there. And then all of a sudden, here comes the camel now. Look,
They're Australian. They're doing this in Australia.
Well, here comes the rest of the team. Steve, did you know who was coming after you at this point?
Why are they so mad?
You know, Danny so far ahead of him, I was like, oh man, we got a good start going. And then after I handed off the baton to Mike and I made sure he was going right there, I took a look back and I was like, uh-oh, we got a real race.
Well, I thought you
I want a dwarf that owns a camel.
A little scared.
I don't think that's too unusual to find.
It's almost over.
But how would they even get on top of the camel? Nice CG design, thank you for the follow.
Boom, there he goes.
Frankie, that was a bad handoff, but it looked like you really made up a lot at the
Nature
end.
beats the Aussies.
Yeah, I just had that
I'm gonna own the dwarf.
A photo finish.
Why is your head so
A
big?
photo finish. Dan, the official result is in.
The Beast crossed the finish line just 0.2 of a second before Team Man. In the
No,
last
to be
Man
fair,
versus
they had a
Beast,
long
he
neck.
lost by just inches. Today, just by a nose. How about one more cheer to take us out of here?
All right, here we go, guys.
I only use 5.
Yeah!
For me right now, it's
Steve, these guys have
10:17.
nothing to hang their heads about.
Yeah.
Back to you. The Revenge of the Little People is history. Team Man ran
The
a
Revenge of the Little
330-yard
People. Oh
relay
my
in a
god.
quick
Why do you keep
1
saying
minute
that?
and 3 seconds. But the Beast hit the finish line just a hair faster.
Try the new Palmolive.
Where do you even get these? Where the fuck do you even find these fucking videos? The artist putting was on Instagram. I don't know what these talented people are doing with their skills. I wish I had a skill, but I don't. They look cute. This is a Niku version. No, this is not the original. It doesn't sound like it. And that's so cute. That was pretty cute. What is this one? Next Direct Lily follows them everywhere.
I'm watching you, motherfucker.
What movie is this from? Oh, that's the meme. Didn't know it was from this. It could be us.
I don't want that.
We keep running away from me. Evil Dexter. Wait a minute. Who's Dexter? Is it this guy or the other guy? Is it this? Which one is Dexter?
I love you. I marry you.
Why is he everywhere? Thank you, YouTube, for censoring it for us.
I'd say you're at 9 to 10 weeks. Thanks.
This is great. Love Dexter. Not it. Nice stoked. Who the fuck? When he looks at me, and I look at him. And that it. This is all just CGI.
When I'm gone, I won't be able to stop you from being who you are. Just remember.
No, this is all just green screen. That's really cool. There's serial killer. There's this guy. Who kills serial killers?
Have you ever wanted to kill anything else?
Myself?
Come here.
Mm. You like a figment of his imagination? What the fuck? You were in the best. Oh, blister.
VTW Rina, I have a question and I've been getting mixed responses. If a woman is in a coma, can she still get her period? If yes, would she then have a semicolon? Because she'll have a period on top of her comma. RINALUCSPER panic shake.
No, I know it's a joke, but at the same time, I do actually wonder, would a woman get her period if she was in a coma? I would say no, because if you're malnourished, right? And you're only getting fed through a tube, you wouldn't get the same amount of nourishment as if you're eating real food. So, I don't think you would be getting your period if you were in a coma. Because people who are in comas, they usually degrade. Even if they are being, fed food in a tube. I know that because when I had vocal cord surgery, I was in hospital for 3 days. And I also was fed through a tube through my arm. And, I would say that I've lost weight, even more weight. So, I would say that the real answer, maybe not. Most likely not, I think. But that did get me thinking. Most likely not. It's true, but I really thought of that one. Your parents take your phones? Kind of weird. But they see your porn. Has your parents ever taken your phone? Wait, has your parents ever taken your phone? That never happened to me. My parents have never taken any. I was beaten up, yeah. I was beaten up a lot of times. But they've never taken away anything that belongs to me from me. I was beaten up. I was at least given the liberty to enjoy myself after getting beat up. I'm a teenager. Didn't have any. Why, were you born in the 90s where there weren't any phones yet? Wait, no, there was phones. The flip ones. This is me getting one at 3 a.m. They locked the computer at night. That's kind of insane, not gonna lie. I've never really watched a crime show. I'm too lazy. Protect yourself from women.
Here is a combo that will protect you from women. You're gonna go scale Madonna, pay 1,000 at extras, scale curtain raiser, special summon it, normal extras, link curtain into hyper director, hyper effect, target
If I
Madonna,
saw someone do this fucking
Madonna,
shit,
set
I would
wild
also
hope
run
into
away
scale,
from them.
Link extras and hyper director for super producer, super effect, target Madonna, destroy it, set another Madonna in scale. Wild hope effect, target Madonna, scale becomes 9, you're gonna pendulum summon even.
I can't believe that I used to play this shit.
Protect you from women.
6, 7. Oh my god. What do you mean there's a 6, 7? You talked for the follow. Thank you. I'm going to build Rina Sprite variant deck. The guy who thought of combining Live Twin and Sprite together. Yes. Chew. It's illegal. Fuck Pendulum. What's this? Forbidden Crown 6-in-1 shampoo. It negates effects, prevents attacks, cannot be destroyed, unaffected by card effects, cannot be tributed, no fusion or link material. Who made this card? What the fuck? I haven't even played Yu-Gi-Oh! In forever. Who made this shit? That sounds stupid as fuck. That seems busted. So it can negate effects, it can prevent attacks. It cannot be destroyed. It's unaffected by stuff like Imperm. You know, there's a spell card. Isn't this kind of bullshit? Isn't this kind of bullshit? Why are there more of these? This person has either never seen a single episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or they have seen every episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! More than 3 times. What's for dinner, my queer platonic boyfriend whom I hate? Hot dog. You know, I didn't watch all of Yu-Gi-Oh! But Kaiba does seem a little gay. You know, a little gay. Just a little gay. When you're sleeping and your body is a falling down thing. And this happens more often than I would like to admit. Other people. Rina quit Master Duel already. Are you sure about that? If you don't see, I think there's at least 3 people who are using my name while playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So that makes people think that I'm still playing fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! When I'm not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, hey. You know, jokes aside, I've hit Master. You know, laugh at me all you fucking want. I've hit Master. And I was pretty consistent at Diamond, which means I was average at Yu-Gi-Oh! I was an average Yu-Gi-Oh! Player at least. I wasn't horrible. Because I was Heartstone Diamond for like how many months? And then I hit Master by spamming Senpai before it was fucking... Before it was... You know, before it was fucking degraded. And they like limited Chundra. Okay, but I made it. I'm turning 0 FTK now. And I have to get my fucking self.
Go to the comments. If you're having a bad day, just go to the comments of these videos I posted. They are hilarious. You guys are killing it. But then I get a lot of comments like this.
Your comment.
What do you mean? He's fine. I mean, look,
your dog
bro.
looks eternally concerned. What does this dog look like? Oh my god.
Bro.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Why does your dog look eternally why does he look bloodshot? What happened to your dog? Why does it look like that?
You okay?
Why does your dog look like that, bro? What happened?
You guys might be right.
Your dog on like drugs? What happened? Nanny Green missed wide open. I mean, this one I don't know. Mr. Wide.
Great technique. Excellent use of color. Very good work.
You know, masters, who would make this? Oh my. Wait a minute. It's literally me. I also eat Play-Doh. That guy's literally me. We're the same.
Are you a fucking idiot? Take a bite of this right now. That's right. Yeah, that's what you were serving me. How the fuck am I supposed to eat that?
Great technique. Excellent use of color.
You're literally the same guy. The giant horse conch weighs over 11 pounds meme. What in the world is this?
The giant horse conch weighs over 11 pounds.
Wait a minute.
Weighs over 11 pounds.
Oh my god, that does look like horse cock. You failed and it wasn't red. It does look like horse cock. I mean, I've seen too many Jordans for this shit. My bird is a serial killer.
This bird is a serial killer.
Jesus Christ, you're the Bay Harbor Butcher.
I really hate that name.
Introducing the Shrike, a group of feathery friends found all over the world.
How do you know what horse cock looks like? You know, it's been a good stream. I'm gonna go to bed now. No, but look, bestiality is very common in hentai. You know, don't judge me. You know, I just click what looks interesting. So what is it if I look at bestiality on hentai? God fuck, you guys know what amputee is. God forbid I look at bestiality on hentai. But, you know, amputee is not, you know, nobody criticizes me for looking at amputee porn and everyone tells me I'm normal. But the second someone looks at fucking bestiality porn and hentai, I'm a villain. God forbid someone fucking explore. Like, God forbid someone not be racist against other species.
Including the land down under. Now, at first glance, you may be thinking,
He's Australian.
how could this sweet little guy be a vicious killer? I mean, he's so tiny. They only grow up to around 30 centimeters and cap their weight out at 90 grams. And on top of being about as threatening as a fucking teddy bear,
oh my god. What did he do?
A shrike trying to end anything with its talons is like trying to stab a hippopotamus to death with a fucking pool noodle. Listen to the thing. It sings like it's on American Idol. It's
so
a
cute.
songbird, a branch geek. You'd never heard a fly. But I'm fucking onto you, Tweety.
You give me a fucking creep.
Remember the bird so can't search. Oh my god.
You may have everyone else fooled, but I know exactly what you are, because shrikes actually have another name. They're called...
What name could they possibly have?
Yeah, that's right. The Dexter jokes actually had a fucking point. You see, when the Bay Harbor Butcher bird wants to hunt, they first start by selecting a target.
Tonight's the night.
Now, unlike Dexter, their code tells them they can eat whatever the they want. Insects, mice,
Birds are spelling
meat,
fucking
even
around.
lizards.
And
And once
blueberry
they
field
pick
their
their
nest.
meal, they wait for
And
the
there's
right
some that
moment
carry branches to
and
start
swoop.
fires.
Now, while
What do
those
you mean?
claws might be fucking useless, they do have a signature weapon. That tiny hook on the end of their beak. And once they land on their victim, they slide that hook into its neck, perfectly slotting between
Wait,
their
I'm kinda
vertebrae
fucked up.
and severing their fucking spinal cord.
Wait, that's what the bird
Converting their
does?
prey into a vegetable isn't enough.
It's kinda
no,
scary.
No. These
Yeah, they're kind of freaky, not gonna lie.
trophies. Once they have paralyzed their prey and shattered its spine, they will fly its corpse back to their larder, which is either a thorn bush or a fucking barbed wire fence. And once they get home, they fucking impale them.
What the fuck is wrong with this?
They will then leave that corpse there for days, occasionally biting chunks out of it, eating it like leftovers from the fucking fridge. Dexter collected blood slides. These fuckers create kebabs.
You know what? That's kind of messed up. You know that's kind of messed up for a bird. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty crazy. That's kind of scary. Not gonna lie. An eagle uses a bait to lure another bird. Are we gonna eat the other bird? Are you eating? Oh my god, what the fuck? Why do they look like they're 1v1ing in League?
Oh, Jesus!
You laugh, I already laughed seeing the first photo. Rina looks outside when she sees her dad fighting a whale. Guys, I know my dad always gets into fights with a neighbor, but you didn't have to. Well, I'm glad you're paying attention to me, but I didn't. You still remember when my dad punched that one woman? Actually, no, on New Year's, my dad punched a guy, and then he ran home. You know what? It is pretty funny. Like, that's what I'm gonna miss if I move somewhere nice and I bring my family with me. Because I'm not gonna see my dad fight people outside anymore. You know, and that's the funniest thing that he could ever tell me. You know, when you're dad. Do I wanna watch this? I'm like your partner.
Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Harkness. This world is widely inhabited by mysterious and sexy creatures called Pokemon. What? Pokemon
They got
have
fur on.
mysterious powers over my dick. They come in many pleasing shapes. We humans live happily with Pokemon. Living and working
He wants to fuck him a while.
together, we naturally complement each other. I see that you're a boy. Got some good news for you, little.
You pick what you want.
As
You
is
want a little bunny or
tradition, When a
Gardevoir?
young man reaches maturity, he goes out into the world to expand his horizons and experiment with the help of his
Nice.
first Pokemon.
Nice
Before
dog.
returning home and getting married or whatever, the moment that you choose the Pokemon that will awaken discoveries within you,
My
the
lord.
true journey begins. Now choose your starter from this big-ass pile of legal consent. Usually you would only have 3 choices, but we have a lot of eggs.
A lot of these are really human-shaped.
Diana.
Oh.
Which one will you guys pick?
The Eevee evolutions are really popular.
You know, Umbreon's a good
Superior's
pick.
a great choice. Ninetales.
Ooh,
always
Superior
had a
too.
thing for Absols. Primarina.
Ooh, nice
do
choice.
the Pokemon want to be
partners? Oh yes. Some are very aggressive.
Good,
researched
bro.
it thoroughly.
Marini.
You ever hear about the Harkness test? Look it up sometime.
I'd rather not. I
Might
don't
be
recognize
concerned.
some of these.
Those are under research. Don't worry about them.
Which ones are good for battle?
Battle? Oh, actual battle. Who cares?
Battle?
Look, no matter who you pick, your journey will hinge on cooperation, teamwork, and understanding.
Maybe we should.
It's important that both of you should feel comfortable with each other, so no matter what changes or evolution either of you undergo, you will always have a foundation of trust and friendship.
You know, I don't trust
Wow,
this. We gotta put
Professor.
this.
Master, screw me onto your big dick and use me
What
as a
the
cock
fuck?
sleeve.
Yes, and better get used to eating eggs for breakfast. What? We all know what's going on out there. No one says it, but they know. You think this shit is popular because of Smogon? Fuck you.
No, groom me into your first pick and use me on a top team.
Oh.
Hmm?
Now take off your pants.
What?
Hello. Yes, it's meant to be weird and uncomfortable. Your feelings are correct, don't worry. I do a lot of stuff, but all my cartoons are in a playlist over there.
The Patreon keeps me alive and punishes YouTube for their insolence. Thanks to Peach Saliva and her awful internet name for voicing the sexually aggressive animal, and thanks to you,
thank you for letting me know of that.
My cartoons and keeping me alive to be your internet slave. So long.
This video speaks to you spiritually. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that one.
왜 나를 쫓아낸 거야 왜? You can't bring cameras to the venue actually. 너희도 문화가 없어. What? 내 언어 좀 써봐.
Oh, I know this one. The Koreans and Malays were arguing.
너희 망이나 들어? 우린 그래도 우린 말에 자부심 있거든. 너희처럼 영어에만 위주는 안 해. Then why are there English lyrics in K-pop? So, for someone who is very proud of their language, billion-dollar question. Why cater to English-speaking listeners?
You make minutes for the follow, thank you.
K-pop is for Korean only. Oh, go look at him trying to use his brain. Kyo.
Have you guys seen the fucking Koreans and Southeast Asian people fighting on Twitter?
Is that K-pop? 그게 음악 감상이라고 하는 거 몰라? So are we. We appreciate K-pop. 2026년.
It's funny as fuck.
아직도 그 수준이야? 인종차별이라니. 그래 나도 한국어를 알아. 그냥 쓰거든. I speak English because it's the language you barely know. Kalau kita cakap bahasa Melayu kau tak faham. 봐봐 모르잖아. 귀여워 어떡해.
Make Korean versus siblings. What the fuck? Siblings ate up Koreans. Why do they make this? What the fuck? Why is there no fucking summary to this shit? Okay, basically the tea, if you want to know the tea, is that there was a concert where I think where fucking I think it was in Malaysia or something, and one party was filming and they were like, "Oh my god, this is why K-pop is for Koreans." And then the fucking the SEA people made fun of Koreans for the Korean is for K-pop only. And then they were like, why is there English language if it's for Koreans only? So clearly they're catering to English people. And then they got mad because they were like, oh, you speak Korean? So you speak Englishu? People stereotype Koreans ending everything in EU, like the Hongdae guy. They were arguing on the fucking Twitter about it. I think it's more funny if you watch it, but it's pretty funny. It was like, bro, I don't know, it's something about Asians being racist against other fucking Asians. Like, bro, it's like the pot calling the kettle black. Same shit.
Great. On its surface, great. That sounds great. On its surface. But there's some shady shit going on. I can't put my finger upon it. But why do they spend millions on advertising? And then people are getting money out of it, and then people are saving money out of it, and that makes sense, but the other part doesn't make sense, and then something's going on here. Where's all this money coming from?
6-7.
Where is Honey getting the money? Oh.
The stalker guy.
Instincts being right. Honey! I can't believe that.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Great. That's
not where the meme is from. When you kidnapped 1,000 kids and unlocked the golden van. They're fucked. You think this is like Hestu from Breath of the Wild? After you get all fucking 999 Koroks, you get a golden turret? Fucking Hestu fucking movement. I swear to God. Men versus women. Supernatural Island.
We have nothing to drink. We don't know where we are.
My other shitpost.
I don't want to sound too cocky too early.
No, I don't think we should.
I don't think we should at all. No. But right now,
we're winning.
Julie, you just ordered
I'm dying.
all the time.
Man, do we have the full video of this? Men versus women, survival island. We don't have like... How long is this? Jesus Christ. Just give me the...
We have nothing to drink. We don't know where we are.
No, I'm gonna give him credit. It's pretty funny.
Too early.
I don't think we should.
I don't think we should at all. But right now, this is...
Hey, Kron. Who do you think is gonna win? The men or the women?
I would please leave you. Just... She goes on about those potatoes anymore. I'm gonna stop her.
This is the male version.
What are you doing?
I feel dreadful. Honestly, I feel absolutely dreadful.
What do you mean? You're just standing in the wild.
I'd be so desperate for food and water.
Why don't you just kill something and eat it?
Yeah, and actually dehydration was your own fault rather than lack of water.
The expedition party are dehydrated, hopelessly lost, and wandering directionless.
Walking is painful now.
Mother, you're dying?
No dry clothes and no fire, because we have to make mistakes. Turning.
A huge fucking snake came towards me. It came right at me.
We just caught a prehistoric animal.
What do you mean prehistoric animal? Look at the prehistoric animal be even.
I need to be with my family.
Fuck my family.
And I just need to be at home.
You know, I'd be pretty happy if I started my own fire too.
All the decisions we've made thus far have been made collaboratively. We've not needed to conform to a system where there's a leader.
You serious?
What? Someone's dead.
She's Fran! Fran's fainted!
We're winning.
Why do the guys look so friendly together?
I don't want to drink the water. It tastes of piss.
Decent water. The water was not an issue.
It's 2:30 now.
Where are the...
No sign of a fire.
Why are the guys so happy when the guys so mean? And they're just vibing. Oh my god. They're just vibing together. And the girls are dying.
If I hadn't turned up today, and I turned up in 6 months, I bet these guys would be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, so women take on Bear Grylls over sexist male-only desert island.
Why is it sexist if you all agree to be on the show?
After season 1, when it was men only, and a lot of feminists came out and tried saying it's sexist because they didn't include women, and that they thought women would be able to do just as good, if not better, than the men. So in season 2, they made it men versus women, and let's just say it didn't exactly go to plan for the women.
I'm vibing so much. If we were stuck on a deserted island, would you let me eat your flesh? There's no other choice, Aniki. I need to cannibalize you.
Just look at this. Look at the currents and how rough the water is here. This is where the men got dropped off.
My soul. No, it made you start faster. What do you mean? You just slammed over the land. It's only been day 1 day. Why do you need to eat me?
How deep is that?
You know, it is going to be out of your depth. There are rocks in there.
There, they complain. They just go out there.
So nice to meet you. I'm Harbour.
You eat someone. I've been starving, not much fat.
Women are already getting special
Then why don't you
treatment.
just show up and be obese
Look at
already
the
so I
water
can
they
eat you
got dropped off
properly?
in. Now let's compare that to the men's.
That was the damnedest thing I ever did. Fuck's sake, this is survival, not Good Morning Britain.
Morning, Britain.
I found the sea. Booyah! Beach!
Why they join? Money, of course. They're probably getting paid, so that's why they agreed to it. Isn't that why they would join? I'm bad enough to pee. No, I want what happens.
Well, that was suitably chaotic. You know, it's 4 o'clock. It's going to get dark here in a couple of hours. And already, you know, there've been 15 minutes chat on the beach. They need to work hard, get moving. But, you know, there's nothing I can do. These are things they're going to find out.
Guys, are we going right or straight? Guys, should we get together and have a chat? Because
What do you mean have a chat? Just fucking vote on it and
You didn't
walk.
know a jungle existed.
Like running out fast, the women are no closer to finding a beach to set up camp. The women have decided to abandon their search for a beach and
What?
set up camp in the jungle.
Why not just continue walking in the fucking dark?
I'm a hairdresser.
Mod, can you send Bandido an invite?
I've been trying to keep these tears in all along.
Stop it, Jade. Just try and stop. Just try and stop, because it'll make you feel worse.
You stopping already?
Yeah, so this is basically episode 1, and it kind of shows the differences between men and women. The men immediately
Need
decided,
fake Pokemon
right,
grab.
they
This
need
is
to work as a
Pokemon.
team,
Trust
get to
me,
the
bro.
beach, get out of the jungle.
Why you going on an island with long nails?
Episode 1. The woman
You know,
kinda
personally,
didn't understand the serious.
you know, personally, I wonder why people live with long nails. Because you're living the world in hard mode. Like, you can't open soda cans. It's difficult to type. It's hard to open doorknobs. You know, I generally wonder why people do it too.
Of what they was in, they wasted time talking. Then when it was time to find a beach, they didn't work as a team. They didn't know where they was going. Basically a complete mess. And then they decided to split up, which is a terrible idea in any survival situation. But that's what they decided
John.
to do. Half of the women
I
stayed
do
in
have
the jungle,
green shirt
while the
nails
other
if you've
half
seen
went to
my
find a beach, which I
Patreon
think they
photos.
eventually did. But the problem that they then had was getting back into the jungle.
I've been doing well. It was pretty stressful for stream, but now I'm doing fine.
And they couldn't even do that. They went back to
I was
find it
able to
multiple
relax
times and couldn't find their
today.
way back. So, but yeah, if you like this episode, like and subscribe. I've got episode 2 coming soon. So peace.
Use a glass of alcohol. Use a piece of bread to toast. We're not the same. I have to pee. Wait, let me go pee first. Sorry, my bladder's small. Like my temper. Where the fuck is it? I can't find it.
Pee break, everyone go pee pissing, pee pee pissing. Pee 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 pee.
guys giving bits for peace streak. When is that? Pee break. Everyone go pee. What the fuck? Why were you giving bits when I'm peeing? This is the second time I peed. Have you guys peed? Did you pee yet? Well, I went to pee. At this point, I'm done arguing. I'm straight up eating you. Your bladder's cute, thank you. You want a piece? The Google form. What is this? A Google form incident. What in the world is this?
Budget friendly ang Mr. DIY. Tara na.
What am I looking at?
Hi everyone. So let me tell you a little tale about a form and a lot of people.
What's wrong with the Google form?
People. You know, there's this show, there's this series or something, mini series called Spooky Month. It's about those kids right there. I don't know, something there. So every year I ask people, hey, you know, who wants to be in the episode? In the 5th one, I said, okay, this is a forum. Join.
Why is your camera quality so bad?
And now we're on the 6th. Sadly, the 6th episode is gonna come out way late. I don't know where we're gonna finish.
Bitch, when did you tell me what the fuck is on your Google
More
form?
long than this episode and the 5th one. The point is, I said, how can I be short? Like, less work for me. I know. Let's open it for a limit. Just a limit of people, right? So I said, time to be a guest in the next Spooky Month.
You know what? Spooky Month? What is this?
On Patreon, Discord, the community tab on YouTube, Twitter. So everyone got informed, right?
Bitch!
I
where are you gonna say the rest?
So the 3rd one is when it opens at 11 Central Time. It was crazy. People were sharing their characters. It was pretty great.
Am I impatient because he doesn't have enough shiny stuff in his video?
You want to put the boy, DJ? Oh.
Oigan, ¿alguien sabe cómo en estos formularios para saber por qué tuve una idea?
Now here's the thing. I forgot that a president from a certain country said, I don't like that we changed the hours. A Mexican president just doing the dumbest thing. The point is, and it's really confusing. Let me just talk to you about it. So the north of Mexico,
man, I'm done with you.
The right time, that right central.
I'm sorry, bro. The video isn't flashy enough for me, and I'm an idiot. Okay, it wasn't flashy enough. There wasn't cool enough sound effects. Awesome lesbian couple, evil intimidating wolf. You know, I don't even know what these cars are anymore. Who's this one? 8 celebrities versus 400 high school students.
This is hands down the most mind-blowing hide-and-seek competition ever held on a school campus. All 400 students in the school will become hunters, searching for 8 players. This time the players are pulling out all the stops, teaming up in groups of 3 and even performing to hide. Will the hunters outsmart the hiders, or will the hiders stay one step ahead? Let's wait and see. The last player standing will win a prize of 1 million. Player 1 is Matsuo, a fan favorite among his friends. This time, he had a sudden inspiration and decided to disguise himself as the clock on the wall of the calligraphy room. He first cut a hole in the wall behind the clock, then painted his face white and crawled into the wall. The final effect is honestly a bit hard to keep a straight face at. Player 2, Tanaka, had to keep a straight face.
What the fuck is that? How would you not notice that? You will get a stroke looking at it.
Player 2, Tanaka, had a flash of genius and decided to hide inside the ice maker in the hallway. It's hard to believe that even if you beat them, the students would never guess someone was hiding among the ice cubes. Only by opening up the ice compartment can you see his true face.
Wouldn't you lose your head?
He really knows how to enjoy himself. Staying here in this scorching weather is just way too cool. Now comes the main event. Okabe, Akiyama, and Kikuta, having learned from their previous experiences of teaming up, decide to join forces once again, determined to win the million-yen prize. If you expand the wavy walls of the music room outward as shown in the picture on the right, you'll get 3 spaces where people can hide. Each of the 3 walls opens in a different way, and opening them all one by one takes quite a bit of effort. Will this trick of hiding while putting on a show get them all caught at once?
Why
or will
would
they be
you
able to
hide
split the
there?
prize money? Let's wait and see. Player number 6, Abe, plans to hide in a storage cabinet by the corridor. After modifying the cabinet, he can lie flat inside it.
Wouldn't people
the secret
know?
lies in the bottom row of this storage cabinet. Only by opening the hidden compartment inside can you catch a glimpse of him.
That's
Truly
too
a clever
difficult.
idea. Player number 7, Shupen, chose a spot in the gymnasium's storage room. With a few modifications to the folding table inside, he can hide within it. From the outside, it looks completely natural.
No, I
There's
wouldn't
no
be
hint
able
of
to
anything
notice
unusual.
that.
Only by opening the small door in front can you see Shupen's handsome face. Let's wish him good luck. Player number 8 is the
Why
beautiful
only the
contestant
word
Xiaoping. She set her sights on a cluttered storage cabinet in the tea ceremony room. She sits inside, then places 2 plastic boxes in front to block the view. Only by pulling open this compartment can you discover the trick hidden inside.
That's pretty good.
Let's hope the students don't notice this subtle change. All 8 players have finished hiding. With a command from the dean, a game of cat and mouse officially begins. The first half of the search lasts 10 minutes. The students pour out, rushing to every corner of the
What do
campus.
you think is gonna
Each
be
of them is
found
happy
first?
as if they'd already won the
In the
prize.
wall-
400 students against 8 players. The odds are definitely in their favor. Several players' hiding spots are soon visited by the first wave of hunters. There are quite a few students in the music room, but no one suspects the wall. A few girls in the tea ceremony room are rummaging through boxes and cabinets, and Kobira feels lucky to have escaped this round. Abe's locker situation isn't looking good either, but fortunately he set up an extra layer of protection. Matsuo's calligraphy room has also been compromised, as 2 girls walk in and
no
look
one's
around.
gonna
One
notice
of the
that.
girls looks up and immediately notices the strange-looking clock. Just 3 minutes into the search, Matsuo from the Atmosphere team was, without a doubt, the first to be eliminated.
How would they
At this
not
moment,
notice
the
that
first
guy?
wave of searches also hit Kusopina's storage room, and Tanaka's ice maker was opened and checked as well. Fortunately, both of them made it through unscathed. Before Kusopina could even breathe a sigh of relief, one of the girls checked his spot again. She noticed something odd about the folding table, but since she wasn't strong enough to move it, she went out to get help. Soon, the 2 of them worked together to lift the table, and unfortunately, Kusopina was also eliminated. It turned out that while they were shaking the table, they realized that the tables underneath were all connected, which made them suspicious. The search continued, with only 3 minutes left in the first half. The students were searching all over the campus non-stop, not overlooking any suspicious corner. The music room where the 3 were hiding was also bustling with people coming and going. From time to time, students would touch the walls, scaring the 3 inside half to death. At that moment, a girl noticed a switch set on the wall. She gently pulled it and discovered Kikuta hiding inside.
Yeah,
The
when you
quick-witted
missed that,
Kikuta
was so
deliberately
easy.
led the students to the side
Yeah,
to cover
pull
for
it.
the 2 brothers. Tanaka's ice maker also attracted quite a few students. Eventually, someone thought to rummage through the ice inside, and the curled-up Tanaka was finally exposed.
Oh my God.
It seems everyone's
You know, I
detective
think that
skills
guy's
shouldn't be
decapitated if I saw him.
The first half of the search ended with 4 prey still surviving. At this point, the competition is neck and neck. Let's see how things go in the second half. The students are still full of enthusiasm, determined to catch all the prey. Abe's locker has already withstood countless tests, and it's impressive that Kobira's spot has lasted this long too. Kikuta has been covering for the 2 in the music room, but he still can't stop the curious students from continuing to check his spot. All 4 are currently safe for the time being. However, as more and more students gather in the music room, someone finally notices the wall nearby. After some exploration, Akiyama's spot is also discovered. The plan for the 3 to split the prize money is now on shaky ground. Surely lightning won't strike a 3rd time, right? With half the second half already gone, 3
And there's
players
still
are up
one
against
more.
400 students. Who will last until the end? Abe's locker has already been turned upside down, and even this calligraphy painting isn't spared by
He's
the students.
alive.
At this moment, 3 observant girls arrive at Kobira's spot. They quickly notice a floor below, and together they move the storage box out. With nowhere left to hide, Kobira narrowly misses out on the 1 million yen prize. With only 2 minutes left, the music room is packed with people, but no one can find the mechanism to open the 3rd door. Although there are quite a few people on Abe's side as well. Who would have thought there was something fishy in the bottommost locker? As time ticks away, the
No,
students
long
searching
time.
frantically still come up empty-handed.
Alright,
Finally, the search time is up. Congratulations to Okabe and Abe for winning the final victory. The 1 million yen prize will be split among the 4 of them.
Why not, like, Filipino shows do something like this? It looks pretty fun. Top soccer shoutout ever.
Great taste white. Like ng 9 out of 10. Like na like.
타임슬립하면 언제로 가장 돌아가고 싶어요?
없어요, 난. 돌아가.
Ooh, news updates.
Get ready for the main event. Introducing Colgate Fresh Confidence.
No, I wouldn't. There's 6 videos. Matt's Revenge. Scott Sterling. Right, no, not good enough. Americans aren't good in this sport. Well, considering they call it hand egg. Yes, the 2 most common.
Most common countries of manufacture seem to be Pakistan and Germany, and the price difference goes all the way from here to here.
What? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm suspended? Oh shit. Right, I can't. Well, I need to use a Twitch VOD for this.